I challenged people to make extreme watermelon art like animals, houses, portraits, electronics, and so much more. And the best ones wins tens of thousands of dollars. Starting with the watermelon art challenge with our siblings. Today, we'll be making art using watermelons. And whoever has the best watermelon art after 3 hours wins $5,000. And throughout this video, there will be a ton of challenges to win advantages, as well as getting punishments. These advantages and punishments could change the entire outcome of this video. But first, let's meet our new contestants.
We're doing an art challenge with our siblings. So I want you guys to meet my sister Joy.
Hi.
What do you do?
I go to school.
She's a full-time student.
Yeah.
I've known her for 17 years.
Good job, you remember me.
This is Meagle. She's my little sister. She's the youngest in the family. Meagle, say something really nice about me. She's good at art.
Blink twice if you're being held hostage.
This is my brother John, and basically we're here to crush the competition.
Everyone, hands going down. He was the best brother I could ask for.
This is my older brother Alan, and hopefully we can win him some money today.
I'm excited.
This is my sister Kim.
Hi.
And she's the best sister in the world, and she's super smart and super funny and super friendly. So no one target her.
Yeah. If this was a watermelon eating contest, we would win.
We can eat.
So this is my gorgeous, iconic younger sister Josie.
And we're gonna win this whole thing.
Once again, we have 3 hours. If you touch it, it starts.
Yeah!
All right, let's go.
No!
What is happening?
We want this one! Not true! Not true!
Guys, hang on. Joy, come over here. How should we decide which team gets it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, you guys also want the long watermelon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Joy, think of a number from 1 through 3. Don't say it out loud. All right, everyone give me a number from 1 through 3. Okay, so you guys are 3? What's the number?
2.
All right. So you two, rock, paper, scissors first, and the winner goes against Jake's team.
Oh, what? I thought we won the watermelon just now.
She said rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, Meagle versus John.
All right, Meagle.
All right.
It all comes down to this.
All right, winner wins the long watermelon.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I've never felt better about anything or more confident in my life. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll. We got a very ambitious piece. Bang, come on, bro.
And before I could even start the challenge, my co-host already ran off.
Joy, are you doing homework right now? we need a host. Your math homework can wait. Have Michelle do your homework. Just wait right here.
No.
Wait right here.
No,
I'll bring your homework.
No.
I'll bring your homework.
No.
Since my sister really did have to do her homework, I came up with an idea.
This way you can do your homework while you host with me. All right, let me grab you a chair.
I'm not doing this.
Joy, I need you to host with me. Joy, I need you to host with me. Have a seat. Comfortable?
No, not really.
While I continued to struggle with Joy, the artists and their siblings got straight to work.
We just started, and my sister's already eating our art.
These watermelons are really good.
We need to save room for the eating competition. I really want to win. I really want to win.
Okay, so I'm here with my brother Alan, and we are already starting to cut our watermelon. Well, what are we making?
A crocodile, I guess.
Yeah.
That fails the dragon.
Megan wanted to do a flamingo, so we're gonna do a flamingo. Yeah? I'm gonna crush this. We're gonna crush this. All right, everyone should be really scared.
Wait, Joy, come with me. Let's go check in on everyone.
It's on the floor.
Wait, you guys actually cracked the watermelon.
I know, I didn't think it would
whole
actually
thing.
break.
Unlike a lot of our other videos, it seemed like all the teams already had a plan from the start.
What's the plan here?
A flamingo, so that's what we're gonna do.
Joy, do you have any advice for them, or what are you looking for?
Stick with what you started with, maybe?
What an inspirational quote from my younger sister. Jake, John, what's the plan here?
So the first ever watermelon video we ever did, I tried to do Venom, but I didn't have enough time. But I have a pretty good process of finishing it this time.
John, you saw the previous video. Jake's pieces tend to be smaller and a lot of times incomplete.
Yes. I'm primarily here for moral support, and I know he's notorious for not completing pieces on time, which is exactly why I'm here.
Joy, do you have anything you're looking for? Because my sister is going to be one of the judges.
Just finish it, maybe.
Alan and Ben, what's going on here?
Carving it.
We're gonna try to carve a crocodile.
Because everyone hates our dragons. Ben's dragons.
A crocodile? Shut up! You're kidding!
What
That's literally a dragon modern day.
Jake, to be fair, you also have made that before.
I know, but I usually do something different.
You already made it in the last watermelon
How long has it
video.
been? 3 years? I think it's good to do it again.
How long has it been for me? Like
1 hour?
Ben, Ellen, my sister is gonna be one of the judges. You guys have any questions for her?
Joy, do you like crocodiles?
They're okay, I guess.
I have no question.
Do you like dragons?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do dragons.
Sure, do you dragon?
Michelle, Kim, what's going on over here?
I think you're doing a peacock. So we're gonna do like the body and then putting like sticks of like the watermelon coming out.
Joy, do you have anything you're looking out for?
Not really. They seem the most far along so far already.
You have quite a lot done. All right, David, Josie, what's the plan?
We're also going to be doing a peacock because the feathers look like they'd be really fun to cut out of watermelon.
Okay.
But we're going to do a 2D piece instead of the 3D piece like Michelle's doing.
I would say I'm probably gonna give more bonus points to the 3D piece, but if it turns out really nice, it might kind of balance out.
It'll turn out really good. We're confident.
Joy, do you have any thoughts?
Do you like peacocks?
I do.
Period.
Do you have any advice for them?
I don't have any more advice. That's all I got.
Period.
And now, after checking in with each pair of siblings, it's time for them to compete in the first mini challenge, where they can win a huge advantage or a really bad punishment.
All right, artists and siblings, we have our first mini challenge ready for you. Can I get one representative from each team? All right, so for this challenge, you guys are gonna do what my little sister's doing right now. You guys are gonna be eating watermelon.
Let's go!
First 2 teams to finish will get to place a bet for some extra money. And the bottom 3 will have to do a siblings yoga pose lesson with us over there. Are you guys ready?
I think I got this.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm going to eat this soak back.
This is gonna be bad. I'm so excited.
Artists and siblings, I hope you're hungry. Joy, tell them when to go.
Go.
All right, go!
Come on, Kim! Meagle needs to go. We need this advantage. Come on! Come on, Kim! Faster!
Whoa! Goodness, David! Holy crap!
Right off the bat, it looked like some people were clearly eating their watermelon way faster than others.
Come on, Meagle!
David's inhaling it!
How is David eating it that fast?
David's almost done! Oh my goodness! How are you eating it so fast?
He's otherworldly.
Right on.
David's done! All right, David's first. I need a second place. I need a second place.
John, just eat it!
Oh, Kim's almost done. Ben's almost done. I think it's between these 2 right now.
Come on, Meagle! Come on! Let's go! Come on, Meagle! Go!
Don't spit it out.
Cry later! Cry later! Eat now! Eat! Go, go, go!
I think Meagle got it.
Don't eat too much!
All right, Meagle and David, you guys got it for your teams. Come on, Meagle. You're so close. You only had a little bit left.
One more bite.
Oh my God, do I get like a participation trophy?
Oh my God, dude.
Well, you guys do get punished.
No!
For their advantage, I gave David and his sister a chance to win some extra cash.
You can place a bet on anyone, and if they win, you guys get 500. You guys can also bet on yourselves.
What do you think? Crocodile or spider? Or swan? I'm so full of watermelon right now. I feel like I'm on another planet.
I'm thinking swan or crocodile. I don't know which one.
Do you think you're gonna win?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think you're gonna win, Kenz?
Yes.
Think you can win?
I think we can win.
Okay, let's vote on Kenzie. Kenzie, I want to vote on Kenzie.
All right, if Mackenzie wins, you guys get 500. Mackenzie and Meagle, since you guys got second place, you demolished the competition. I'll let you place a bet on any team. If they win, I'll give you $250.
Okay, let's go look. What are you guys doing? Let's see what you guys are doing. Jake, let me see. We're trying to see how we can give Meagle the best chance of getting some money out of this challenge.
Oh, wait, let me vlog.
I think. Yeah. All right. David.
Meagle has bet on you guys, so if you guys win, she gets $250.
Oh my God, I'll win for you, Meagle.
Okay.
And now it's time for the punishment. And this one's gonna be pretty funny.
So Joy and I are gonna lead you guys in a partner yoga class. So first pose, we're gonna start off easy. It's this.
What the?
You guys are bending over and holding hands.
Look at it.
And you guys hold it for a minute. Hold it for a minute. Okay, go.
Hi.
We're doing it for a minute. Hey. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings.
This looks so stupid.
I just completely annihilated the watermelon eating challenge. I literally was not chewing, I was just swallowing the watermelon whole.
All right, guys, 15 more seconds.
And I won, and now we don't have to do yoga.
Deep breaths, everyone, deep breaths. And relax.
I was getting a grandma.
We're so good at yoga.
Oh, so good.
I told my sister that anything which requires flipping, she doesn't have to do, but too bad she's doing it with me.
I'm good.
All right, Joy and I have decided on the next yoga pose. So this is the next yoga pose. Again, 1 minute. You guys can choose who does which one. This is your pose.
What the?
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, that's not bad. I can be child's pose. Yeah.
So someone's child's pose, someone needs to go over the top. Yeah, Michelle's got it.
Oh my God!
All right, you guys got a minute.
This is a great stretch. Woo!
I'm getting the short end of the stick every time. What is this?
I love this one. Are you proud of me?
Very proud. Thank God I don't have to do yoga because I didn't want to do that. And I think we'll need every little minute we can get.
For sure,
Yep.
for sure.
All right, 10 more seconds. Feel the stretch.
I'm feeling the stretch.
All right, and relax.
I feel actually rejuvenated.
There's no way, man. There's no way.
All right, Joy and I have decided your next pose.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh,
You're the bottom.
this is the next pose.
No, that's the easier way.
Yeah, Michelle and Kim have got it. Timer's about to start. And timer started. Hey, Ben, you're supposed to be at a 90-degree angle.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like that, Ben.
Oh, it's going.
We're doing good.
Guys, what I'm hearing is Joy saying it's too easy, so for the next one, it's gonna be a little tougher.
Joy!
There's no joy in joy.
Help! Help! Okay.
Hey, Jake, 90 degrees. 90 degrees. All right, 10 seconds. Michelle, you're almost done.
My shirt was riding up.
All right.
Michelle failed.
5, 4, 3, and relax. This is the next pose.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it, everyone. Nice, Michelle's got it. All right, time has started.
What is going on? Holy moly!
Joy just said Jake's team looks the best right now. You guys have the best technique.
We really surprised. Come on.
Hey!
What? This is not fun. This is not fun. My butt's up in the air.
I'm so proud of Meagle right now. She just kicked butt out of all those full-grown adults. So she did so good. She doesn't like to brag about her talents, but she did really good.
10 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Almost done, and relax.
What the hell?
All right, we have one more.
This is yoga?
We have one more.
What the hell is this?
Joy, should we choose a crazy one now?
Yeah, sure.
I am done with that. No.
This is the final one if everybody's able to execute it. Okay. All right, final one. All right, everyone ready? Okay. And go. You guys got it? Nice.
I'm shaking. I thought yoga is stretching.
Am I stretching or are you shaking?
I'm shaking.
Yeah, check it out over here.
All right, 30 more seconds. All right, 10 seconds, and relax. All right, nice. Everyone can get back to work.
After doing yoga for the first time, I don't think I ever want to do yoga ever again. It's actually a workout, and
I wouldn't call that yoga.
yeah, that was torture more like it.
My abs hurt, my arms hurt, my shoulders hurt, everything hurt. But my sister did a great job.
Looking around, I realized Mackenzie and Meagle were clearly not making a flamingo, so I wanted to hear their new idea before checking in with the other teams.
We are doing a spider.
Well, I was scooping out these front legs. Oh. And I scooped out eyes.
John, Jake, how's the venom going?
It's going good. I'm working on Venom's face, and my brother is currently carving teeth.
We lost a lot of time during that challenge, but we're hoping to gain it back here.
It's going pretty good. I'm working on carving the shape of the crocodile, and Alan's working on cutting some scales.
Okay, that looks nice so far.
So we're working on a peacock, and I'm doing the head and the body, and my sister's doing like the tail and the feathers and stuff like that.
Okay.
We're doing a gorgeous little sea turtle, maybe with a castle on its back. I'm working on the face, and Josie's cutting the shell.
Oh, I like the face so far.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
Very nice.
What about the shell?
Shell looks pretty good too. Everyone,
For this next mini challenge, the artist can keep working because I'm gonna put each sibling against each other. This should be interesting.
siblings, we're gonna be playing a game of hide and seek. Last person to be found wins an advantage for their team. 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90. 89, 88, 87, 86.
No, this isn't a good place.
85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to hide back here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Right.
None of these places are good.
Just do a quick round.
I'm gonna hide around the little table.
All right, I think I'm gonna hide around here, behind here. I'm gonna hide behind this canvas.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And right off the bat, Joy spotted someone.
Ready?
Hello, Alan.
I guess I'm not good.
All right, well, Alan, you've been found.
Well, that sucks. I'm gonna go back to carving.
Alan got caught. I think he was under the beanbag.
I don't know where to hide.
All right, Joy, let's walk around a bit.
Miguel's already there. I'm hiding in the storage unit.
Do you want to check under the table real quick? Check under the table.
Oh no.
This part's. I don't think there's anyone here.
All right.
I'm the master at this. I'm so good at hiding.
Oh, Joy, look underneath, see if there's any feet.
They're checking under tables.
You can see under there. Do you see anyone?
No.
Here, I'll check one more spot. Do you want to check in there?
No, there's no one here.
They didn't find me. They checked every other table but this one.
Let's go check out the other one. All
Oh, it's hard being this good at hide and seek, gotta say. It's hard being this talented.
right, Joy, you take the lead. Are you gonna check the washer? No one there.
There's some holes here. So I still have air.
I feel like these cabinets are a little small to fit a person. All right, Joy, if we don't find anyone, we're gonna start searching hard. Do you want to check back there?
Yeah, okay.
You think in that box? Oh! All right, Kim, we found you.
God, it's getting hot in there.
All right, we found 2. Do you want to go look back there?
Oh, I see someone.
Oh, who is it?
Hello, it's Miguel.
Oh, we found Meagle.
Kenzie's sister just got found.
Our third person found.
They didn't find me.
Joy, do you want to search around here?
Zach's not even in here.
I think the others might be on another set.
What's going on? I don't know how many people are left.
Okay, my arm is like curled and it is really starting to be painful.
Joy, where do you think they would hide?
Me versus Josie.
Oh my god, Josie versus John.
Okay, I'm hearing it's me versus John.
There's so much open space. I feel like there's not.
John wouldn't be good at hiding. Like, between you and me, no, John doesn't have this at all.
It's only a matter of time before Josie's found.
Wait, I feel like I see someone.
He's gonna find him instantly because he's not gonna be able to not make a little noise.
Who's under there?
No! Hi!
Hello.
I'm the hide and seek ghost.
Wait, where's John?
Come on now! How we doing, Ghost Bag?
Wait, we never looked behind there. Jake, John, that means you guys are the winners?
Oh yeah, baby. Hide and seek go right here. Knew it.
How do you feel about winning this crafts challenge?
I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. I really do.
And since John won, he and Jake will now receive a huge advantage.
You guys can choose one person and steal them to join your team for 30 minutes.
So you're gonna do that. So you're gonna cut the flipper.
Okay, we're gonna steal David.
No, don't steal.
We're stealing David.
John, I think obsessed with
We're stealing David.
Alliance, you're an alliance.
We're stealing David because the turtle looks really good, and we're
All right, David. For the next 30 minutes, you're gonna be working with Jake and John, which means Josie, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do this by yourself for a bit.
Josie. The Riley boys love me. They're obsessed with me. I have to leave you.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm an asset.
I'm disappointed.
Get it, 30 minutes, you got it.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, Queen?
Hey boys, hey boys.
Josie, how's it going over here?
Still think we're taking this home.
Okay.
I'm gonna win.
All right, Michelle, Kim.
My sister and I make a good team. I kind of don't have to tell her exactly what to do. She knows what to do.
Thank you.
She's a great artist as well.
Ben, Alan, how are we doing here?
I think Alan's doing a really good job. He's carrying right now. I'm just cutting out scales.
Jake, John, how's it going over here?
I just won that hide and seek challenge, and we got David. Right now, we got him working on the tongue.
David, how's it going?
It's going really good. It looks like the tongue. I'm literally eating.
Jake, can I see it so far? Okay. It looks kind of like Pickle Rick. Cause it's so long. How are we doing over here?
We're doing good.
That looks fun. I see you guys are going for like a cartoon spider.
Yeah. I think it's looking pretty good so far.
What are the balls for?
Those are gonna be more eyes.
Oh, okay.
After a super quick check-in, it's time I take all of the teams outside for our next challenge.
I already know what it's gonna be.
So each of you guys are gonna get an egg. All right, guys, last two standing will win advantages. You guys will toss eggs back and forth every time you're gonna take a step back. So for the first two, everyone can toss at the same time. All right, go for it.
Ready? John, cradle like this.
I got it.
Period. Literally eating.
Nice. All right, everyone.
Be mama, let's go.
Take a step back.
Go.
Take a step back. We're gonna go one at a time.
Go.
Nice.
Nice, Megan.
Eagles.
Woo!
Did I throw too hard?
No, that was perfect.
Sorry. Why do I keep doing that?
Artist, step back.
Really bad.
I'm sorry. This is horrible.
Everyone take a step back.
Mama, that's how it's done.
Come on, Megan! Yes!
Michelle, don't get out first. You normally get out first.
I always get out first.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Oh God. Holy.
Everyone take a step back. Oh! What the heck? Shot straight.
You guys are so funny.
Bang, baby.
Take a step back.
All right, ready, John?
Perfect throw.
Oh my gosh, wait. My hand is so shaky.
My face.
Megan, catch it! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my gosh, Megan is goated!
Get it.
I was super impressed. Each team was off to a great start, but it wouldn't take long before, one by one, they started to drop.
Ark!
All the way there.
Ark!
All the way, Michelle. All the way. What was that? You threw it so far. Michelle, you're out.
That was the best I've ever done! Too fast, it was too fast. It's okay. Yay! Woo!
All right, Ben. Ben, you guys are out too.
It's okay.
Step back.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High and far. You got it. You got it.
My goodness, David.
Sorry, I can't control when it's that far.
No, not really. I'll give you a good plug.
Migo, you're gonna throw to Mackenzie now.
Okay, you got this, Migo. Ready? Up. There wasn't a chance with that one. That's okay, it's okay.
If your egg gets to Jake without Jake dropping it, you guys get first.
Woo! We got some wind here. We got some wind here.
Oh, careful, the eggs. I don't want to slip on those.
Oh! Woo! You guys got first. Nice.
Woo! There we go, baby. Another one.
All right, so now they're competing for second place.
Come on. Okay.
All right, Mackenzie, that means if you guys complete this egg throw, you guys get second place and you get an advantage.
Come on, Megan, come on. You can do this. You can do this. Ready? Deep breath.
Just throw the thing.
Okay. Well, I need a deep breath. Okay, ready?
Come on.
Come on, Megan! Yes! No, don't do that. Good job. That's so good. Wow.
Look at
This
it.
one can really hold her own.
Seems like it better than her sister.
You have egg all over your face and you're spitting everywhere.
But I didn't even drop my egg and it didn't even crack.
Disgrace. Crumbs right there.
Where?
Yeah, exactly. Gross.
So since you guys won first place and second place, you guys both get an advantage. So you guys will be able to hand out some punishments, but you guys are both immune to it, so you guys can't target each other.
Okay, Meagle, you're safe for
Actually,
now.
I wasn't gonna target you guys anyways.
That's really good.
Why? You don't see us as competition?
No, I don't.
Interesting. I don't see you guys as competition either.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Not true. That's why I chose David to help instead of you guys.
Mackenzie, you and Meagle can choose one team and eliminate all metal tools for 15 minutes. They can use plastic forks, plastic knives, but they can't use any metal tools. Jake, you guys can choose a team and eliminate 30 minutes worth.
Okay.
30.
However, you guys can't double up and choose the same team.
Okay, which ones are you guys picking?
Probably Ben.
Okay.
And even though they were enemies just a second ago, Mackenzie and Jake's team came together to strategize who they'd target.
If you look at Ben's, his is majority carving. So if he doesn't have metal tools, that's going to be really hard.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And it would be more effective, I think, if we took 30 minutes off of
I want to freaking work on the.
David.
Well, we have David for another 15 minutes. Minus
Yeah, so that's
30.
45
That's 45 minutes.
So that would be really effective.
Siblings plotting against other siblings.
Hey.
So we get to take your watermelon outside and we get to drop it off the building.
They're joking. It's a prank. It's a prank. It's a pretty good prank.
You wish
I'll
it
play
was.
along with it. Please don't drop it.
You guys can't use metal tools for 15 minutes.
So what do we use?
Plastic ones?
Your hands.
Or your hand.
This is kind of plastic?
No.
Why'd you choose us?
Yeah, why us?
Because it looked like you guys really were using those metal tools and we didn't want you to be able to do that.
All right, that's fine. We'll use our bare hands.
All right. Have fun, guys.
So we would have
Thanks.
chosen it because you're doing a dragon again.
We're doing a crocodile.
No, that's not.
Jake and John, would you guys like to another
I guess
team?
I shall do the delegation this time. Let's see what we're doing over here. It looks like we have you another 15
Yes, you
minutes
do.
too, right?
I'm ready.
Okay, that's
Take me.
great. On top of that, since, you know, I love you so much, I'm gonna make sure you work 30 minutes with no metal utensils. After the 15 minutes of you helping us.
Really?
I'm sorry. It had to be done.
You're not gonna do anyone else?
Well, they got one too. 15, you guys just got 30.
30's worse.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules here. I'm just a player.
I didn't like
Really?
The peacock's looking pretty good. I do think I need to fix the eye a little bit, but once the eye is fixed, I think it'll look really good.
All right, we have David now.
Yeah,
He's back with us.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Basically, what me and John are trying to do right now is I am currently carving the mouth, and my brother is about to make some teeth still, and have David help him with that because, David, I think you'll be able to give John some more direction.
With just under an hour left, I let the artists and their siblings work for a bit longer before introducing the next mini challenge.
All right, hey everyone, come back here. We are gonna play a game to see if you and your sibling are on the same wavelength. All right, so take a card and a pen.
Michelle,
no.
This is real life.
Wait, this is so much harder though.
This is so much harder because, yeah, my sister and I.
I'm gonna give you guys a topic and you're gonna write the first 3 words that come to mind. Each word that you guys match is a point. The 2 teams that score the lowest will have a counter that starts counting down from 20 minutes. And that's when the challenge ends for you. Yep. First topic that you guys will write 3 words for, place. All right, next one, sport. Next topic is number. Next one, animal. We have one more. Final one is movie. All right, is everyone done?
Yep.
Mackenzie, you want to come up first?
Sure.
I'm gonna call it out, and you guys see if you have any matches. All right, so starting out with place.
Okay, I put Hillsboro, Texas, Wisconsin. Did you put any of those?
Really? I put
What'd you put?
Switzerland, Hawaii, and Florida.
Oh.
Okay.
Next one is sport.
I put softball, volleyball, cross country.
Cross country.
You put cross country? Okay.
All right, you guys have 1 point. Number.
Okay, what'd you put down?
4, 1, and 6.
I put 2, 14, and 3.
All right. Next one is animal.
What'd you put?
Flamingo, tiger, and spider.
Boom, all 3.
All 3?
Yep.
Wait, how'd you guys get all 3?
Her favorite, my favorite, what we're doing.
Oh, okay, you guys are at 4 points.
Okay.
And finally, movie.
What'd you put?
Princess and the Frog. And then I just guessed. But we're gonna take
I put Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Moana. So we got Moana.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 5 points total.
That's okay. That's good. That's good.
All right, David, Josie.
Come on, Sagittarius.
Okay.
All right, first one is place.
Josie, I did Ohio, Austin, I did home/cabin.
Okay, I did home, Austin, and Paris.
Oh, I should have done Paris too.
So you guys got 2. All right, next one is sport.
Football, baseball, hockey.
Football, soccer, tennis. So 1.
Okay, you guys have 3 total points. I wonder if you guys are gonna get this one. Numbers.
3, 5, 9. Really?
11 to 1.
All right, you guys are still at 3. Next one, animal.
Dog, cat, guinea pig.
David.
What?
Hummingbird, guinea pig, and then a chickadee.
Okay, you guys got 1.
4.
Okay, you guys are at 4 points.
Movie, we got movie.
Last one's movie.
Okay.
Moulin Rouge.
Yes?
Ever After.
1, 4. Okay, you guys are... Sorry.
Avatar.
No.
5.
Moulin Rouge, Barbie, and then the Taylor Swift Eras Tour thing.
Oh, I should have done that one.
David, you're always talking about the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie.
Remember that.
All right, you guys are tied with Meagle and Mackenzie at 5. Jake, John, first one's place.
I did Texas, Jersey, and beach.
I did New Jersey, Texas, Iowa.
Oh.
We got 2.
2? All right, you guys got 2 points for that. Next one's sport.
Sport, I did football, basketball, and betting.
Wait, what? Wait, is that a sport?
Sports betting. You didn't say 3 sports, you said 3 words.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
I got football, basketball, baseball.
Okay. You guys are at 4 points.
You had that one.
All right, next one's number.
Number, I did 2, 5, 100.
I got 2 here. 2, 14, 15.
Oh, wait, you guys are at 5 points. All right, animal.
Animal, dog, cat, bird.
Dog, snake, lizard.
No!
Okay, you guys are at 6 though. You guys are at 6.
No!
All right, and final one.
I knew I was doing that.
Final one, movie.
Avatar. Dune 2.
No.
And theater.
No.
Movie theater.
Wait, what did you write?
I got Titanic, Departed, Alien.
Oh. All right, well, you guys are in the lead with 6.
Yeah, all right, we'll take that.
Ben, Alan, come on up.
All right.
Place.
Long Beach, Austin, Los Angeles.
I got Long Beach, Austin, New York.
Okay, you guys got 2. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, next one's sport.
Basketball, baseball, football.
Yep.
Let's go.
All 3.
Oh, 5. Number.
1, 2, 3.
What? Nice. All right. Oh my goodness, they did get 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys are at 8 points. All right, animal.
Cat, dog, fish.
I put tiger, dragon, panda.
Okay, no points for that.
Panda?
Dragon.
What are we doing here?
And final one, movie.
Okay, mines are just like super general. Star Wars, Dark Knight, Avengers.
I put Star Wars, Batman. Does Batman count as Dark?
Yeah, that does.
And I put Iron Man.
No, those are 2 different ones.
So 2.
Okay, you guys got 10. You guys got 10.
Attaboy.
Michelle, Kim, let's see if you guys are on the same
My
wavelength.
sister's so stupid. Hey.
Wait, Michelle, that is mean.
No,
Don't say
true.
that.
It's
Michelle,
true.
take that back right now. That is mean.
Can I go back?
Can I say the first one?
Okay.
Yes, the first one's place.
House, work, school.
Wait, how many did you get?
What did I say?
What did you write?
Texas, California, Malaysia. These are places. Work, home, school.
Okay, next one. This one's a little easier. Sport.
Basketball, baseball, football. Okay.
Oh, nice. 3. How about number?
3, 7, 69. 69!
Oh, okay. You guys are at 4 points. All right, next one's animal.
Bunny, dog, cat.
Yes, well, I wrote dog, cat, rabbit.
Okay, yeah, 7. Wait, if you guys get all 3 right, there's gonna be a sudden death tiebreaker.
We're not getting
Okay, final one's movie.
The Notebook.
Oh!
gonna be crazy rich Asians? Aquaman. My dad was watching Aquaman.
What did you guys get? 8?
8. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay.
You guys got
We should have got it 11
You guys, we're off to a rough start, but you guys made it up. Mackenzie, David, once this timer hits 20, your time is up.
All right, Meagle, let's get going.
Alan?
And similar to earlier in this challenge, I offered an opportunity to win some extra money to the winners of this challenge.
All right, I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah, those look really good.
Talking about winning?
Yeah, you guys are doing good. We're gonna place a bet. All right, Zach, we have our choice.
All right, what's it gonna be?
Bet on David. David and Josie.
All right, so if David and Josie wins, Alan gets 500.
All right, sounds good.
Go David.
Go David and Josie.
As the time continued to dwindle, I walked around for one last check-in.
All right, David, Josie, how are we doing?
Look at our little dude. That looks very cool.
I know.
We're using our mouths.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Wait, what?
We're using our mouths to cut all the pieces now because we lost our.
Oh, because you don't have any more tools?
Is that cute? Look at the highlight.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. This is looking nice, Michelle and Kim.
Yay, thank you.
What are you guys gonna do in the final 15 minutes?
Oh, here's made some additions and make sure it looks complete.
Keep adding those. Those are cool. Ben, Alan.
That's our crocodile with spikes.
That looks exactly like the Game of Thrones dragon.
Yeah.
It's a dragon.
Crocodile.
I mean,
No.
it's a crocodile.
It's definitely it's definitely a dragon.
No, that's a crocodile if I've ever seen one.
I have never seen a crocodile look like that. That is definitely a dragon. All right, Jake, how's it? Oh, very cool, Jake.
It's coming together, right?
How it's looking so far, John?
Oh yeah, this is exactly what we were kind of aiming for right here.
Oh, I like the teeth. All right, how's it going over here?
Good.
Wait, are you guys done?
I think we're pretty much done. Perfect. Oh.
David, Josie, 2-minute warning. Everyone else, you have 12 minutes.
And with the little remaining time they had, the teams added their final details to finish their watermelon art.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time's up, everyone. Everyone, we are officially complete with the watermelon art challenge.
Let's take a look at their final art pieces. I can't wait to see who comes out on top.
All right.
Okay.
David, Josie, would you like to tell us about your piece?
Yes, we would.
So this is Henry. He is a Taurus, and he is the best little sea turtle in the world. And he's just out here trying to win competitions and live his life.
He's gorgeous.
Yep. Save the turtles.
Cool.
He has hypnotic green eyes like me. The fact that we did most of this with our teeth.
That's true.
Okay, I think most of it's a bit of a stretch.
Story,
A lot of it.
the heart in his eyes. He has a family back home. He's a hardworking dad.
I really like it. I think it looks very well put together.
Joy, I love you. Thank you.
I think it looks very detailed. I like that you kept a little bit of like that watermelon skin to give it like a white beak. Very nice, very nice. Wait, how did you guys work as a team?
So good.
Yeah.
I already knew that was going to be good. We've always worked really well together, so we did really good.
Michelle, Kim, you want to tell us a bit about your piece?
Okay, just wanted to let you know my sister named this. This is Pee-Pee the peacock. And
Interesting.
I think we worked really well as a team. So I did the body, and my sister did like all the like little details and like the feathers and stuff like that, and she did great.
It looks very cool. You guys have a lot more like three-dimensional pieces than I thought you guys would have up.
Yeah, I think doing a peacock was a good idea for 3 hours.
Yeah. I like all the detail. I really like the feathers. Very creative.
All right, very nice. Alan, Ben, tell us about your piece.
This is
your
our
dragon. Tell us about your dragon, Ben.
Bernardo the crocodile.
This is our Japanese spiky crocodile.
Comment down below if you don't want to see another dragon again.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't want to do a dragon, but Alan said that we should switch it to a dragon.
No,
and
I said we should make it more spiky.
yeah, that's what he said.
They planned it from the start.
No, it's a
I saw it all.
Okay.
But I'm really proud of Alan because he carried this video.
The scales look incredible.
I think it looks really cool. I do feel like if you use like the green part instead of the white part, maybe it'll look a little more interesting.
Yeah, Ben.
Damn, she critiqued us.
Very nice, very nice. Jake and John, would you like to tell us about your piece?
So this is our Venom watermelon piece. Me and John worked like a well-oiled machine. I mean, I basically did the whole thing, but John was doing all of the teeth and winning the mini challenges.
John did win a lot of mini challenges.
We all played our part to perfection. I was also here for moral support. We finally got a finished piece done for Jake. And
Well, I do have to say, when we first did our watermelon art video, Jake also did Venom. Well, not surprisingly, he didn't finish it. Now you have a completed Venom.
Well, I still would have loved another couple hours on it, but I think it looks way better than last time.
And half the time, too.
Oh, we're applauding again?
I'm applauding.
At this point, we're just applauding after every line.
I guess it's the only one that's not an animal, right?
I guess it's like half human, half alien.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, moving on. All right, Meagle and Mackenzie, would you like to tell me about your watermelon art piece?
Okay, so we did a little spider mama, and these are all of her eggs. She's got little eyebrows that can change her expression if she's mad at her babies or happy.
They're eggs.
Yeah, well, they're gonna be babies.
Okay.
And she's got her little eyes, her little fangs and teeth and legs and some detail on the body.
Looks like a very cute spider.
Thank you.
I like the eggs. That's a nice
you.
touch. Mackenzie, I do have to say, this was a huge step up from your last watermelon art piece.
Yeah, watermelon is very hard to work with, so it is definitely not one of my strong suits.
I think it looks the most clean out of all of them.
Thank you.
It's very well executed.
All right, very nice. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to judge the pieces and see who wins up to $5,000 for their sibling.
Wow!
Anywhere, you can choose 4 votes, 5 votes, 6 votes, 7 votes.
Oh. 6 votes.
First to 6 votes? All right. Artists, you guys know how we do this. Normally, we ask random subscribers to pick 2 of their favorite pieces. Each piece gets a vote, and we're gonna see who's the first to 6. But this time, we're starting a little differently. Mom, Dad, do you guys wanna come up?
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
Your first 4 judges is gonna be my family, minus one of my sisters. So how this is gonna work is, Joy, you're gonna go around and you're gonna write down your 2 favorite. They're each gonna get a vote, but don't show anyone.
Okay.
Okay? Mom, you're gonna go vote for your 2 favorite. Don't show anyone. Dad, you can also vote for your 2 favorite.
Okay.
My family has voted. Ooh. So if they vote for you, you get 1 vote, and it's first to 6 votes. The rest will be completed by our beautiful subscribers.
Yes! We love the subscribers.
My family has decided. First 2 votes go to Mackenzie. And David.
Yes!
Next votes go to Mackenzie. And David. Next vote goes to Jake. Woo! And Michelle. Next vote goes to Jake.
Yes!
And David.
Yes!
So David, you are currently at 3 votes. Michelle, you guys have 1 vote. Ben, you guys don't have any yet. Jake, you guys have 2. Mackenzie, you guys have 2. Okay, now I'm gonna ask some random subscribers which one they like the best. All right, guys, I just got a couple votes. The next 2 votes go to Jake.
Let's go.
And Ben.
Ben, you're the GOAT. Ben's the GOAT.
Not good. Not good. This is not good. Last place right now.
All right, the next 2 votes go to Team Green. And David and Josie.
And they need 2. Oh my God.
All right, the next 2 votes go to Ben and Alan.
We got 2.
And Jake and John.
One more, baby. One more.
Come on, come on.
One more, guys.
The next 2 votes go to David and Josie. Mackenzie and Meagle.
No, me.
Wait, so if one of you guys get 1 more vote, then you guys win. If both of you guys get a vote, then there's gonna be a tiebreaker. All right, the next 2 votes go to Michelle and Kim. And David and Josie.
No!
Now it's time for the next watermelon art challenge. And keep in mind, the watermelon art only gets crazier from here on out.
You will each have 60 seconds to grab whatever tools you need, as well as 3 watermelons. On top of winning a lot of money, your 60 seconds has begun.
Oh my god.
my god.
Okay, I'm going for the watermelons first.
Jake's over here picking out tools already. Mackenzie's got the big melons.
Kenz, what do these things do?
I don't know.
Wait, guys, move.
Right behind you, right behind you.
Out of my way!
I need a cutting board.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ken's cash!
I kind of just blacked out when I was picking supplies. I just tried to grab a bunch of different sized knives.
I wasn't strong enough to bring 3 in 30 seconds, so I only brought 2.
I haven't done crafts in a very long time, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty, but it should be pretty fun.
I think I've made some pretty decent watermelon pieces in the past, so I'm honestly pretty excited for this.
You guys will have 5 hours to make your watermelon art pieces. Your time has started.
I don't know what to do. Don't swing your knife over here.
I think detail is gonna be key because the watermelon chunks are very, very big. And I don't wanna just see large, bold shapes. I want nice little details cut precisely into the watermelon. I wanna see if they use small things like the skin, the seeds, the flesh.
I'm using an X-Acto knife to carve out the shape of this samurai. I'm gonna build a scene around him using my other watermelons.
David and Michelle are building really big pieces right now. They're really utilizing the skewers. However, they do need to remember that watermelon is extremely heavy, and even when you have the skewers in, it doesn't quite stand up properly.
I didn't bring the pointy skewers, but I see that you have a lot of them.
I actually grabbed all of them. Remember this, and I'll let you have some.
Thank you, David.
I'm just taking my knife and I'm kind of skinning this watermelon. I'm trying to do this dragon right here, so I'm gonna need a good base, but it's a little tough because I only have a small knife.
Ben has made a lot of dragons before, so I do think it's very smart of him to go with what he knows.
I've decided to do an elephant. My plan is to make the trunk come out over here and 2 large ears come out of the side of the watermelon. I think I might get some inspiration from Dumbo, a very popular character. I cut out some pieces for the ears. Hopefully it sticks on really well. I'm nervous because watermelon is so heavy that it might just fall off.
I'm making my piece really, really large, and I'm already down 1 watermelon because it's rotted. So I think the biggest challenge is going to be figuring out how to fill out the piece with the watermelon I have left.
You said you want to see something different and unique, and something that I don't normally do is like kind of alienoid type things.
An alien?
Yeah.
I never see you do aliens.
I know. I would be more confident if we were working with a different medium.
Just don't come in last 5 times in a row, and you win.
I've just been carving it like that so far. Seeing like everyone know what they're doing, it's a little intimidating. I've never even carved a pumpkin.
I might not do the full body, but you could see like a silhouette.
That's like a samurai silhouette.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But you're gonna do like a lot of them?
Yeah, like a lot of carvings to make one scenery.
Wow, David, I'm not gonna lie, that's looking pretty nice so far.
Yeah, I'm trying to like make a really big base so I can go in and add all of my little tiny details.
Looks like we are back in business.
We are.
Very impressive. Oh, and looks like Mackenzie's coming over to check in on.
Whoa.
I might change my idea. I'm getting, I don't think mine's gonna be good. It is not turning out like how I want it to. This carving is really not my strong suit. We're gonna switch. I think I'm gonna do goldfish.
Now I'm gonna take a bunch of these pieces and just start layering them on top of each other for like some scales and some shading.
It would be a huge shame if you got out right away.
I promise I'll make it to episode 2. No first round exits. I was hoping this was gonna be a drawing challenge, but I'll try my best.
Oh, shoot.
You good, Jake?
No.
What happened?
It cracked.
Oh no!
I'm not so sure if I can keep going with this technique. I'm gonna have to pivot. It was promising. Now it's dead.
I do think if the artists don't love their idea, restarting is good, but at the same time, restarting at this point is one of the riskiest things you can do.
I started on the first diamond and I'm gonna work my way that way.
It's really hard to go in with detail because elephants don't have much details other than wrinkles.
Probably the best one here so far, Bean. I think we should be in an alliance.
Why?
Because you're a really big competition, and I don't want you to target me.
You're a coward. So there's no alliances during these videos. David, get out of here.
So now I'm alone and a coward.
I thought we were just about to witness the most overpowered alliance, but turns out that got overturned so fast. Now that the artists have made some solid progress on their watermelon art pieces, it's time to introduce the very first challenge where you can win an advantage. And in a competition like this where every detail matters, winning these challenges will be crucial. I need everyone to find a partner.
David! Bean, no, you just called me a coward.
This can
can be in our alliance.
Bean had a change of heart suddenly, so now we're teammates.
Let's go.
We're gonna
Oh my God. Sorry.
Jake,
Ken?
the first thing that comes to my mind is a throwing challenge, so I immediately went for Jake. What's the saying? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I know you chose me just because you're hoping it's an athletic competition.
If we lose, I know she won't be that mad at me.
Boom! And then if we win, then I'm not as big as a threat.
That's your same here, I guess.
After creating 3 teams of 2, the artist and I headed over to the challenge set.
I have a feeling it's a carving competition.
Whatever this challenge is, we got this. We're gonna win. For sure, hands down, we're the strongest team.
For the first challenge, we're gonna be carving. However, you guys will actually each be carving your own. You're gonna be doing a 10-minute watermelon carving competition against your partner.
Bring it on! We were never in a line.
You're going down! Stop yelling at me, Bean!
Yeah, Mackenzie's going down. Never was a team with her anyways. Whatever.
I need each team to agree on a topic, otherwise I'm gonna give you a weird one.
Do you wanna do like castle?
I'm down for castle.
Wait, what are you gonna do then?
Animal.
What animal?
Oh, you know what I'm doing.
Mackenzie, do you guys have a topic?
I think we're going with animal.
Cartoon!
You have 10 minutes.
Bring it on.
Oh man, I cannot do this.
I'm especially looking for execution. Carving on watermelon is very hard. It's like drawing, but if drawing was 10 times harder. Interesting, you guys are using the exact same reference?
Ken's! You're supposed to do something else.
I know.
Wait, all I'm gonna have to judge is whoever executed it better.
This is hard to do.
I've never done this before.
They put their differences aside for a second and teamed up, and now they're back to square one.
Now we're enemies again.
You never know what's gonna happen in the ZHC Crafts Championships because you could be competing against your best friend.
Just to be clear, Jake, you're not my best friend.
What cartoon characters are you two doing?
I'm doing Yoshi.
And I'm doing Karopi.
Unlike the other competition, you guys still seem so friendly towards each other. What's
That's exactly
what's happening?
why I chose Francine, because I knew that if we lost, that Francine wouldn't be that mad at me.
And everyone else is at each other's throats right now because things are getting pretty intense over here.
You're going down, you little bozo.
That's the best you got.
That's the first thing.
I'm just kidding.
If anyone's, it's you.
No, you're this.
Ben and David are making good progress, going with two very different techniques, but they both look very promising. You guys have around 6 minutes left.
Holy crap, that went so fast.
Like, I've only gotten the outline. I haven't done the details yet.
My hands are shaking so bad. It's not going exactly how I want it to go, but I'm happy with what I'm doing so far.
The lines are not what I thought they were gonna be. So I just hope that David's is not as good as mine.
I'm looking over at Jake's piece and we're doing the same thing, and his looks good, but I do think I have a little bit of an edge on him. Okay. Jake's is much bigger than mine, but I think mine looks better.
Oh.
No?
No, it does.
But yours is so small.
I wanted to do something that was manageable.
Winning these challenges are gonna be crucial, and the people I have my eye on right now are Jake and Mackenzie, because all of the other ones are doing such different stuff, so I feel like it's gonna be easy to come up with a decision. However, Jake and Mackenzie are using literally the same animal, the same reference, the same pose. So it's really gonna come down to who has the better technique. 1 minute warning!
No!
Francine, I'm a little worried that you're not gonna finish.
I know, I'm scared.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carving tools down. All right, good job, everyone. Woo! Only one person from each team will be getting an advantage. Let's start over here with Michelle and Francine.
I made Karopi.
I made Yoshi.
Both very cute. You guys have nice, clean lines like I wanted. One has a lot more detail than the other. So, Michelle, I'm gonna give it to you on this one.
Yeah.
Good job, Michelle.
We both did castles. I did like a little epic fantasy castle with a planet.
And mine's like a medieval one coming out of the background.
Both very cool. I like how, Ben, you have the rounded edges over here. David, it's a little scraggly on the sides, but David, you have very clean lines, and I'm not sure if I can tell the edges of your architecture very well, Ben. I'm gonna have to give it to David.
Oh, brilliant!
Good job, David. This one I'm very excited for because you guys both did the same carving.
We made elephants. My specific elephant has water coming out of the...
And my specific elephant is bigger and has more shading.
Your specific elephant looks like it's demonic and possessed.
Your elephant's ear is not proportional, it's way too small, and the jowl is too long.
Man, this is gonna be really, really close. But I think I have a decision. The winner between Jake and Mackenzie is Mackenzie.
Yes!
Winners, you get a huge advantage right now. You will be able to steal one of your opponent's watermelons and grab them to help you for 15 minutes.
Bean!
This is an outrage.
Let's get back to the workshop, and losers, you have some help to give.
I'm so relieved I beat Bean in the mini challenge. Oh my god, Bean, you have such big melons.
Yeah, take the smaller one, please.
Then I feel like I should take the big one. I'm going to take his bigger melon to replace the one that I had that was like kind of rotten. So I'm back to 3 good melons.
That is so mean.
There's a lot on the line. And you did call me a coward.
What? David just took my watermelon. Such a coward. What do you need help with?
Well, just like take some pieces of watermelon and cut like little feathers for me.
I think I will take this beautiful watermelon.
Now she's gonna have 15 minutes of my help.
Carving out the trunk takes a lot of time, and I think Francine can really help me with that. So what I want you to do is scoop out this watermelon.
Mackenzie, do you see any of Jake's melons that you like?
This is a marathon, not a sprint. So the more enemies you make, I think the harder this series will be. So I think I'm gonna take your small melon.
Would you like to grab Jake for some help?
I really don't want Jake's help, actually.
Would you like to waste 15 minutes of Jake's time?
I would love to waste 15 minutes of Jake's time.
This is unbelievable.
Instead of having Jake help her with her art piece, Mackenzie had a different idea.
I love massages.
Would you like deep pressure?
Honestly, sure, go crazy. Okay, settle down.
He's hard at work cutting out some eyes for me and doing a bunch of busy work that I don't want to do, like cutting out feathers.
I'm having her cut out the flesh so I can have the trunks go like this.
Oh, that's really neat, Michelle.
Thank you.
I'm getting $30 worth of free labor in massages. Pretty good. Okay, no karate chopping. Ow, no! This is assault.
I'm gonna relieve you from your watermelon duty sooner than later so that you can spend like the last 2 minutes repeatedly saying slay near whoever you want.
To Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, I'll be delicate.
Oh my gosh.
Slay. Slay.
That's actually really nice.
Slay.
It feels like little
Slay.
mouse.
Slay.
What are you doing?
Slay. Slay.
Did you make Ben do this?
Slay.
Oh God!
Slay.
No!
As promised, after 2 minutes of annoying Jake, Ben was able to get back to work.
This is really nice. I've hired a mobile masseuse that follows me everywhere I go. I can walk anywhere I want, and he'll follow me.
Help.
Jake, you may officially stop rubbing.
Thanks, Jake. It's been real.
I am going to use Mackenzie's tactic of just doing a carving because I'm already really behind. I have nothing. Wasted time giving Mackenzie a massage. Lost the watermelon. I really hope the rest of the days are better for me if I can somehow make it through this one.
This was what I was scared of. Jake is restarting right now from square one. Everyone, you have 3 hours left in the competition.
Oh my gosh, how?
So I've been sketching my piece. I think it looks okay. I'm gonna go in and start to add details and figure out where to go from there.
I actually needed 4 watermelons for my piece.
Really?
I needed watermelons to add the legs and the arms. I didn't have that earlier, and now I do. I really needed that watermelon from Francine. So I wanted to make my piece really big. Elephants have big, chunky legs and arms, and I needed an extra watermelon for that.
The orange light went out. I think it's a sign.
What?
I think you should start packing your bags.
That's not what that means.
I'm pretty intimidated by both Ben and Ken's. I haven't competed with either of them in a while, and I'm not sure if they're gonna be rusty or if they're gonna be like on their A game.
Yeah, you really have to think far in advance for watermelon
And
carving.
I don't have foresight. I'm a Sagittarius.
We're sculpting, it's like, oh, if I screw up, I can just, re-sculpt it. This, you're stuck. I realized while covering my goldfish, I was using the wrong side of the tool the whole time, and now that I've switched over, it's much easier.
I finished my general sketch of my samurai. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut it out and start working on different parts to make this more impressive.
Artists, 2 hour warning.
Oh my gosh,
No.
time.
By the sound of that, I think everyone needs to speed it up a little bit. Honestly, I feel like any of the contestants here have the ability to come out on top during this series. Oh, dang.
I have the owl like kind of like the base done, but I really want big wings, so that's gonna be like so cool.
With how heavy the watermelon is, I don't think you're gonna be able to make it stand up like that.
I don't think I am either, but I'm gonna try it first. And if it doesn't work in like 30 minutes, I'll stop.
It's gonna look like very stubby wings.
I know.
Honestly, if I were competing in this food art challenge, the person I'd be most scared of is probably David because of his versatility.
I think the trunk of my elephant I really like, but I'm kind of struggling with the eyes. My elephant is looking more like a mouse rather than elephant.
I would give the most improved player award to Michelle. She started out not really doing art, but she's done so many crafts videos with us, and I think she's really improved. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on her artistic abilities. Oh, not bad, Jake.
I'm gonna cut out a thin piece of this and have a red moon like toothpicked from the back side so that you could see it from the front.
Another contestant I think could be a sleeper is Jake. He doesn't necessarily win the most art challenges, but when he does complete his pieces, they look incredible. If he can focus in, he has a chance of winning the whole thing. Oh, okay, man. Everyone's been saying you're doing an unoriginal piece, but it looks like you're making some upgrades.
Yeah, it looks so much better than what I did before.
Food art is not his forte. However, Ben is an amazing artist. If you guys are new to the channel, I actually mentored him a lot with his art career. I'm also feeling pretty confident he's gonna come up with some really, really impressive art pieces. Mackenzie, you have so many watermelons.
I know.
Your piece is so small.
I know. Well, I've got the body pretty much done, and my goal is to add some like kind of 3D fins coming off.
As all of you OG fans would know, Mackenzie's the crafts queen for a reason. Back in the day, she won by far the most crafts video out of anyone on the ZHC Crafts channel, and she's back out of retirement to take back her crown. That's gonna look really nice. I mean, honestly, it's already looking quite 3D right now, and I think it's looking really good.
I'm pushing this back as much as I can because I am scared for this head.
Francine is one of our newest members. Do I think it's gonna be difficult for her to win? Yes, but I have seen her improve a lot. So I think Francine's just gotta focus on making the best art pieces possible and hope some of the others mess up.
Zach didn't inherently say that mine was bad, but based on the reactions he was giving everyone else's, I'm not confident about my piece.
I'm also a little intimidated. Jake's looks crazy because that's actually really, really good. Kenzie's is looking really good. She's starting to add details on scales, so I need to lock in.
Zach had a way different reaction than he did earlier for my piece.
It's just motivating me so much. I feel like I'm coming up with more ideas as I'm working.
I'm hoping in these next 2 hours I can add more detail so I can win.
After hearing what I had to say about each art piece, some of the artists had to scope out their competition.
You're actually doing a bird with its wings open. That deserves a little bit more respect. Your hands are sticky and gross.
Well, okay, I'm touching a watermelon.
Honestly, I think David 1 has a pretty good piece. I see it.
Yep.
When's the next mini challenge? Who do we get to destroy?
You should target
Thing
David.
1 or thing 2?
Michelle, do you miss competing with me?
Well, I don't miss competing with you, but I did miss you, Bean.
Do you need my help?
Yes!
Sorry, I can't give it to you this time around. I'm sorry.
Can you see the vision?
That does look really good.
I'm gonna do
Background.
a Tory gate.
That will be good.
Hey, Francine, Galapagos queen.
I don't know how to do a head.
Make one of these his snout so it's lighter, and then have his eyes on either side.
Oh, how cute! That's also how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Everyone's is intimidating. My goal is to just not get last because I know that this is not one of my strong suits.
We're quickly running out of time in the challenge today, and my owl is starting to come together. I got his wings to stand up, and I have a lot of really cute details on him. I'm probably about halfway done with him right now, so I'm gonna have to speed up if I'm going to finish him. I just need to finish up this wing, detail his body, and then add his little feet.
My piece still needs a lot of detail on it. I think I need to go in and add a bunch of scales here, maybe some spikes here, and definitely need to add some teeth.
I'm actually feeling really good. I added some cherry blossoms. I still gotta add some more flowers over here, and I just added a sword. If I have time, I wanna add a Tory gate behind him, and then a red moon. I for sure will have a finished piece, which I'm super happy about.
Oh my gosh, I forgot you can eat this. It's so good. I'm making good progress on my fish. I still feel like I'm a little bit behind.
1 hour warning!
No.
Jeez.
Oh my God. We need more time.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish everything I want in an hour.
Everything's falling off, nothing will stay on, and everything that can go wrong is going wrong.
I'm now about to start my Tory gate. I have a really good idea. I just hope I can execute it the way I want to. I broke my Tory gate, so I started eating it. This one broke, so I bit the other one to make it the same size.
As time continued to run down, I invited the artists over to the challenge set for a chance to win some huge advantages again.
Welcome to our watermelon eating challenge.
No!
You know we can't have a watermelon art challenge without an eating challenge.
I was trying to eat the watermelon as a tasty treat earlier and then immediately regretted it.
The first 2 people to finish all the watermelon in their bowl wins. And you'll get to hand out 2 punishments. Hands behind your back.
Oh my God, no.
You need to finish your entire bowl without touching it. Ready, set, go! David, you have actually never lost an eating challenge ever. How do you feel right now?
There's watermelon all over my face.
I've taken 2 nibbles. I don't know if you can even see it.
I'm next to 2 animals right now. How can I focus on eating when I hear Michelle and David going?
Hold up, Francine. I saw that. You adjusted it with your hands and I said you couldn't. You're disqualified.
I'm out, bro!
Step away from the watermelon. What are you doing, Jake? Whoa, look at Michelle go! Michelle's eating it like a monster!
Get me away from the side.
What? Jake's drinking it like soup!
I can't get it, bro.
Wait, can you guys really not get the bottom?
I can't get the bottom because that's too big.
Oh, Jake just poured it out! He's going for it!
This table is disgusting, dude. That is nasty. Yeah, I'm done. Too much.
Oh, last one! Oh, just done! David, just flip it over and eat it. Okay, last one. David, you got second. Woo! Michelle, you beat the eating champion.
That was the most disgusting thing I don't think I've ever done.
I need to wash my face off. The eating challenge was a disaster. I tried my hardest, but I'm just not gonna beat out David or Michelle.
Each one of you guys will get to hand out a punishment. Ooh. Michelle, you will get first choice. Punishment 1, you can start a 10-minute countdown for anyone.
Oh, that was what I was afraid of.
And for the second thing, you can grab anyone for 20 minutes of help.
Because I really need help.
And I get to start a 10-minute counter for someone?
This could actually make or break someone's piece because it seems like all of them are working down at the wire.
I knew David and Michelle were gonna win. There was no question about that. I honestly think I'm safe because I don't think my piece is that good.
Someone's getting a really short timer put on them. Like, you guys are not gonna finish.
Does that mean it's like over, like you end someone's time?
I don't know.
I just got here. Please don't send me home.
But you called me a coward.
David, that was just a joke. That wasn't real.
I'm torn between Jake and Bean and Francine.
David,
Please.
you've been slain today.
Best. You're the best.
You guys are all fake. I think
Please!
I'm gonna start a 10-minute timer on Bean.
No!
Sorry, Bean. I decided to target Bean because he called me a coward, and I'm not a coward. I'm iconic.
If I'm not in the next video, you guys can blame David. I still wanted to add some more scales and definitely some more spikes on my dragon and just clean it up a little bit.
You're not gonna get last. It looks so good. But I still think you need to clean up that eye.
You need to clean up your act because that was not very nice. Mackenzie and I just got here and we're getting targeted.
I might be taking either Jake's help or Mackenzie's help. But, you know, Jake, you did help me win earlier by giving me a good watermelon eating tactic.
Yes, I did.
I think I have to pick Mackenzie. Ultimately, I chose Mackenzie because she's the best sculptor. I want like arms and legs, but I'm not very good at that.
I'm really struggling. I don't want to break anything. I'm trying to build the Tory gate. I just need this to line up.
Oh, I see 2 fins. Turtles have 4 fins.
Are we just showing one side? Because everyone else is representing one side.
But your piece is kind of a all-around piece.
You're scaring me.
Ben, you officially have 4 minutes left.
Oh, that's great. 4 minutes. Woo!
But I think you need to get a lot more teeth in.
I like this, but maybe if like...
That's way better.
You like that?
I'm so glad I got Mackenzie for help because she's giving me really great ideas. I don't think I would have thought of this on my own. Mackenzie came over and helped me with my piece, and I really like it now. I think Dumbo looks like Dumbo. I think the eyes are fixed.
Ben, you have 10.
No.
9.
Wait, why are you counting down?
7.
Guys.
6. 5. 4.
I don't want to risk it.
2.
1. Time's up.
Get a Bane.
Nice job, Ben.
I feel like that time that they have is gonna give them quite the edge, and I hope a meteorite strikes this building and destroys all their artwork.
As for the remaining artists, they only have 30 minutes left to work.
I am trying to add as many scales as I can to help add some detail to my piece.
I ended up using literally like 70 toothpicks and dowel rods to hold up the wings, and they're finally stable, and they only fall apart a little bit if I move it.
I think my piece is done. If I can add something else to it, it probably would have been one more additional branch over here, but I do not have time for that.
You have 1 minute left. Apparently, Jake is done. He just left. David's still trying to add more detail on right now. Mackenzie and Michelle both look like they have a lot more detail to add, but time is about to run out, and I'm not sure they're gonna finish all the details they're gonna want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in the air. Good job, guys.
I don't think I'll get first place, but I really like my piece and I hope I can move on.
I think it really looks really cute, and especially as my real like first 3D sculpture, I'm like pretty proud.
I just hope I don't get last.
This is gonna be one of the toughest decisions I've ever made. The watermelon art is so good. I'm gonna try to take another closer look, but my jaw dropped when I saw some of the art pieces. Watermelon is not an easy medium. Mackenzie, would you like to tell me what you have over here?
This is my goldfish. She's got some scales that are kind of cascading and like kind of blending into her skin. She's got a little highlight on the eyes, some lips, and some really cool fins that make everything kind of 3D.
Definitely looks like a goldfish. It was a good idea for you to restart from the other piece because you weren't getting like the proportions right, and you got it right with this. You had a lot of watermelons at your disposal, and I kind of wish you used it a little bit better. The scales are a nice touch. I'm not sure about these like little frayed toothpicks coming out.
Yeah, I had to smash those in last minute.
I would like to see some more detail on the mouth and the eyes, especially because I know what you're capable of, and you can add a lot more detail than that. Nice job, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Francine, what do we have here?
This is my sea turtle. They added some of the green skin to add it back on top of the head to make it more scales to match it with her shell. Then I added 2 fins with some more scaling patterns on the back fin and the front fin, 3D eyes, and then I added 2 little green dots to make the nose.
Honestly, it looks cute. I like the details that you added. I do like the scales on the head, but at the same time, it looks kind of simple. Your best feature is probably the head. It looks very cute. The turtle's a little boxy. It looks a little bit lazy. It looks like you kind of just chopped off the edges and didn't sculpt it. Still not a bad piece, so good job, Francine.
Then suddenly, moments before I was going to take a look at Michelle's art piece, disaster struck.
Oh, Michelle, your ear!
I think because the table was like shaking a little bit from like moving it, it might have just cracked a bit.
Michelle's elephant's ear just fell off, which is so unfortunate. I can't be biased towards Michelle because even though she's my wife, I do want everyone to have an equal opportunity to come out on top and a fair chance to win. So I am gonna have to take that into consideration. Jake, tell me about your piece.
This is my samurai piece. Cherry blossoms in the front with Mount Fuji so in the foreground, a katana, and then in the background I did a torii gate, and in the really background I did a moon.
Can I give my honest opinions right now?
Yes.
Jake, I'm actually blown away. You did not just give me one centerpiece. You actually made a whole scenery. I did say from the beginning, I want to see creativity, I want to see something new, and I have not seen this ever. You still do have some very tough competition, but good job, Jake. Okay, Michelle, at the very beginning, I said watermelon is very heavy. It does take a lot to get it to stick, and it fell just now, so I'll give you one chance to put it back on to show me. But if you can't make it stay on, you can't make adjustments.
I think there's a crack in it.
Oh, careful. It's not going through, really. It's gonna, if you left that on there, was it just gonna break it?
Oh, no. But, oh, it looks like it's split. Oh. You're gonna need to leave it off.
Oh, I'm really sad because it's unfortunate that I could be eliminated because of one ear. It was up for 4 hours. I don't know why it suddenly has a crack in it.
Up until the ear fell, I actually thought it was a pretty solid piece. I think it was smart getting Mackenzie to help you with some of the facial features, and the details on the trunk are quite impressive. But Michelle, having skewers sticking out the side of an elephant's head looks horrendous. And I hope not having the left ear doesn't cost you the challenge. Good job, Michelle. David, would you like to tell me about your piece?
This is Huey the owl. He's an Aquarius. He's mid-flight with his wings out.
An Aquarius?
Yeah, it means he's creative and different.
We've seen a lot of birds on this channel, and this is probably the most impressive fruit bird I've ever seen.
Yay!
There's a ton of detail in the face. You layered the dark greens, the reds, and the white fleshy parts really well. I'm honestly not sure how you got the whites to cover the face so well. I'm really impressed you even got it to stand up like that.
Yeah, it's like 80 skewers.
I wish you hid the skewers a little bit better though, because I can see one in the neck right here. There's a sharp toothpick coming right underneath his eyeball. David, you definitely brought your A game today.
Thank you, Zachary.
Thank you. Ben, welcome back.
Thank you. This is my dragon head. I layered a bunch of spikes on top, and I try to get really detailed with the eyes and like use of color for like the shape of the dragon face.
I really wish you got more teeth in. It definitely would have looked way more fierce with more teeth down there. The spikes are very impressive. You used the colors very well this time. The dark greens really make everything pop out. I did, however, say from the beginning, you will lose some points in my eyes if I feel like it's not very original or you're not going outside of your comfort zone. Very nice, very nice. Before I share the final results, as you can see, we have a lot of leftover watermelon. Don't worry, in this food art video, none of it's going to waste. There are a lot of goats next door, and they're gonna be eating pretty well tonight. I will be deciding who wins and gets an advantage, and who has to go home.
If I can get in the top 3, I think I would be pretty proud. Anything below that and I'll be ashamed of myself.
Very confident that I'm not gonna get last place. I could even get first place.
Ben, please step forward. Jake, please step forward. David, please step forward.
Winning this whole competition is something I really need to do because that's 6 videos we get to get money for, which is a lot larger than our normal videos.
Congratulations, you guys are in the top 3.
Yes!
As impressive as they all were, there's only one person that's gonna get a huge advantage for the next video. The winner of the Watermelon Art Challenge and day 1 of the food art competition is... Jake! Good job, Jake!
Woo! Those watermelon art pieces were insane. But this next challenge is going to get much crazier because whatever we build out of watermelon, we keep. Whatever you make using watermelon, I'll pay for. But only the person who makes the best watermelon art gets what they make in real life and gets a point.
You can turn this into your house and I'll pay your rent. This video is gonna be crazy. We're literally gonna be turning this fruit into so many different items that we're gonna buy in real life.
But if our judge Nick can't correctly guess what you built, you don't win the item or a point.
And there's gonna be 5 rounds.
And whoever has the least amount of points at the end will get an absolutely brutal punishment.
Wait, I'm allergic to watermelon.
So you better win, girly.
For the first round, the thing we're gonna be making out of watermelon, electronics.
Before we get started, we have a little challenge to decide who's starting this video with a punishment.
We will have 1 hour to make our pieces. However, there's a little twist before we start.
Okay.
You will have 10 seconds to find the largest watermelon you can. Go!
Oh my god!
Wait, they're gonna fall at my feet.
Hey, Jake, you took mine! Whoever has the 2 smallest watermelons will get a punishment.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yours is 15 pounds. David, let's see yours. 16!
This is not gonna go well for me.
15 pounds flat. Oh, 16.8! Jake has the largest one so far.
That one's gotta be more. Yeah.
18.6!
Oh my God!
All right, Faith, 16 pounds. David, Michelle, you guys will have a brutal punishment.
No, I don't want it.
So you guys will be making yourselves a watermelon hat that you will wear for the rest of the video. Round number 1 has officially begun. I'm gonna grab 2 large ones and 1 small one.
This looks like a big enough watermelon to start my hat. This is gonna suck.
After collecting our watermelons, the artist and I began to brainstorm what we wanted to make.
I wanna build out a camera. We need a smaller one for the lens and a larger one for the body. When we put it side by side, it already kinda looks like a camera.
I'm going to make a TV. I should pick the biggest watermelon. I think a bigger TV screen would be more impressive.
I really want a new pair of speakers for my turntable, so I'm gonna make 2 speakers out of the watermelon and then hopefully make like a record player in the middle.
I think I'm gonna make a Nintendo Switch. I got 3 different types of watermelons.
Meanwhile, David and Michelle began to make their watermelon hats.
I got a shower cap. I can protect my hair at the very least.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna chop off both of these sides so I have a cylinder. Whoa, oh my goodness, that's juicy.
Okay, yeah, this one. Oh, the watermelon juice just sprayed in my eye.
Oh, it's yummy though, I think.
I actually so want to eat one. I can,
You
but
totally
it's
eat
like...
it. She can eat it.
Realizing that each side is split up into groups of 3, I came up with a goal for David, Jake, and I.
This should be the side of winners. So even though we're all making different pieces, ultimately, I feel like we need to beat that side.
You know, I agree with that.
The only thing I'm just a little bit concerned about is that only 2 people can get points.
Let's try to get top 3 every time. So if all of them get no points, all of them get punished.
And it seemed like the other side also had a goal of their own.
One of us has to win. I want to beat Zach.
Oh, we have to beat Zach this one.
Zach wins every single video except for crochet.
I grabbed some utensils for everyone.
Wow,
here you go.
Thank you.
It would be cute to keep my TV in like a round shape.
You have to make the little antennas if you want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cute, right?
All right, final reveal.
Now that Michelle has finished making her watermelon hat, she can finally get to work.
I'm gonna get 1 more little watermelon for some more cylindrical pieces so I can start to like stitch it together. Time to roll up my sleeves because things are getting serious.
I'm gonna make a little Nintendo Switch logo to put on the screen.
Look, you're literally an architect. Look at the joint you made. Engineer.
I think the #1 thing I have to do is make sure my watermelon doesn't look like an iPad.
I wonder if I can make little like stripes going through so it looks like the threaded things on the lens.
Finally, after finishing his first watermelon hat, David too realized it didn't fit.
It doesn't really fit.
Maybe you need to carve another one.
How am I gonna get top 3 if I have to carve another one already?
I made the base of my speaker and now I'm cutting out the speaker part of it, the circle.
I'm using the red fleshy part as my base, and then I'm gonna start putting in the green parts to make apps.
I was able to get a nice flat piece, and now I'm gonna carve the logo out of it.
Jake is a seasoned watermelon artist. Right now I'm peeling a ton of little stripes because this is what you like turn the camera with.
And ultimately, David too decided to make a second hat.
I'm making a new hat.
Are you joking?
Dude, this one doesn't fit my head.
These are my little icons. This is the photo icon.
I finished the base of my speaker. Now I'm gonna cut out circles from another watermelon.
We're gonna stick a ton of toothpicks in this and then we're gonna slap it on.
This alone looks super clean and helps my piece out.
Jake and I are off to a pretty strong start. David is still making his hat.
I'm so happy. I might just make this SpongeBob.
I made a phone app.
That's so
I love
cute.
that as well.
Now we're getting to the hard part. I need to find a nice big watermelon for the body.
I am making the Instagram app. This is what she looks like.
I have my camera body. Oh, this is such a chunky camera.
I'm hoping that if I add all the different circles and a little knob, the judge will know it's a speaker.
I'm kind of tossing random things together in hopes that it'll make it look more and more like a camera.
The screen is looking pretty good, and now I can finally go in and start making the controllers for the sides.
Check out the hat.
Yeah, that works.
I think Zach is doing pretty well. We might get top 2 over here. Although I haven't seen anyone else's piece on the other side, so hopefully David comes back with some input.
David too then decided to walk to the other side to show off his hats, but to also gather some inspiration for us.
Why do you have 2 hats?
I made 3 hats.
Why?
Because the first one didn't fit and then the second one didn't fit, but now this one fits.
I think it's better than my hat.
4 knife out.
No, I don't want that on my head.
Oh God, they're coming.
What do you mean they're coming?
But it turns out David too caused some unwanted attention.
Back away.
Wait, David, you haven't even started on your piece.
No, I've been making my hat.
That's cute, she's a little thick.
Yeah, because you're supposed to look at it from the top.
I don't know, it's all right. Not your best work.
How's your guys' piece coming along?
Slowly. But I think David 1 is going a little slower.
Well, I just had to finish my hat, and now I can get started on my piece.
Well, Michelle did the hat, and she's like doing a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to work.
I need to brain blast to figure out exactly what I want to make. Oh, got it. So I'm gonna make an actual computer, like not a laptop, but like a Microsoft computer.
What I'm gonna do after I finish all the apps is cut out pieces of my base and then stick the apps inside.
Look. Oh my God, I'm turning up the volume. Party time.
I think I'm gonna fill in one more row of apps and then that's all I can do.
Oh my God, I hope we have enough time to finish. I'm trying to do like a red square and then a record on top.
No one's probably gonna know what I tried to make, but honestly, it's okay because I made the perfect hat.
After making a bit more progress, Jake and I decided to check in on the others ourselves.
Cocoa melon?
No!
Why are you making cocoa melon? Jake, doesn't that look like the Cocoa Melon TV?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Michelle's carving little apps.
Dang it.
I like these reactions.
Okay, the speaker looks a little odd. Michelle even has TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, that's so
Okay, I'm glad you guys can tell.
Is that the clock?
Yes.
And after taking a look at the competition, we realized we had some work to do because their pieces were looking very good.
David, we're cooked.
No.
Now I feel like I need to carve the little like letters into the keys.
Right now I'm just trying to get some text on the camera.
This doesn't look like a computer at all.
It's kind of cute, but it looks kind of dumb. That's so cute, you can literally do it.
Oh, I just want to hit the restart button for the next round.
I just don't think we should have went over there.
I know.
I really don't know who's feeling worse. It really should be me, but Zach's really sulking in sorrow right now.
Say something nice about my piece. I need some words of affirmation.
It's chunky.
Jake, say something nice about my piece.
Okay. It's large.
I have my remote and it kind of stands up. I want to go see what the other side is doing.
Since my sister Faith was the first artist to finish her piece, she roamed to our side to take a look at our electronics.
It's so cute.
Why'd you say it like that?
That sounded condescending.
Yeah, it did.
How do you want me to say? That's so cute.
And that's exactly what you say when something's not cute.
Wait, it's so big. Wait, that's so much fun.
What do you think of mine?
It's a speaker. No. Okay.
That's what I said, David.
It's a
I think you got it.
lens.
You got it?
With time running down, it wasn't looking too good for David since Faith couldn't guess what he made.
I would take that as an insult, but I don't know how you could possibly think a box is a lens. A lens is circular, Faith.
Snapchat. I didn't even think about Snapchat. Okay, I'm gonna do Snapchat next.
I'm trying to get this record as thin as possible so it doesn't look like a chunky, bad circle.
We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Now, let's take a look at the finished electronic art pieces from round 1.
All right, Faith, so I guess we'll start with you. What did you make over here?
I made a TV.
Is this Cocoa Melon?
It was inspired by a similar TV. If I get a regular TV, I'll be super happy because that's what I want. On the screen is SpongeBob and Squidward's house. I put some dials at the front of the TV.
The SpongeBob part is quite creative. I kind of wish I thought of something similar. I mean, the remote looks cool. Very nice, Faith, very nice. Oh my goodness,
Okay.
this is insane.
So I clearly made an iPhone.
Wait, I can tell what all of these are. That's like the clock, Amazon Prime, you got Netflix, you got Snapchat, you got Facebook. That is an insane amount of detail. Wait, actually, how did you do that? I want to take notes for the next round.
Yeah, I was like this.
Michelle, that's one warning. It's got to stay on the whole video.
That's not a problem for me.
All right, very nice, Michelle.
Nice, thank you guys.
All right, David, so if you win, it looks like I'm buying you spare tires and an Alexa?
No, Zachary. It's obviously a really expensive speaker and vinyl. It's literally a vinyl player. Right now it's not on. And now
that is kind of cool.
And look, you can turn the knob.
Looks good.
I think you did well.
Jake, so tell us what you made over here.
This is my Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god.
So when you hold it like this.
I like that you got the buttons and the logo.
The letters on the buttons too.
Very nice, Jake, very nice. I created one of our main cameras.
Wow.
So,
what? Holy crap, that's so good.
It's a really big camera, but as you can see, there's the handle. You have a lot of buttons. There's the A7, because that's the model of the camera. You got your little like stripes on the lenses. I think I went a little bit too big. I didn't realize how small everyone was going until I went over there.
What sets it apart is it has a lot of like depth.
You can tell what it is, and it's a lot better than everyone else's on the other side.
Yes. Really? That's the main thing I want to get across.
What is with you guys glazing each other?
No, we just think it's really good.
What's up, Zachary?
I noticed that you made a lot of extra hats. Would it be possible if I pick one of them?
And as a fun little challenge, I gave David an idea.
If you can guess what my piece is, Michelle, then you can have the hat.
That's so funny. Is it a
A what?
A speaker! PS5, PS5! No! No! A camera!
A camera!
Never mind, I'm not getting the hat.
This is my PC, everyone.
That's what it's called.
I had 10 minutes to work on it because I spent the whole round building my hat. It has 2 fans in the front.
Okay, I see the fans.
1 fan in the back.
I see that fan.
If you look closely, it has some USB ports right here. Couple audio jacks.
That is so funny. So, very nice. We are gonna have our special guest judge take a look at this.
Now that we've seen everyone's art, it's time to have our guest judge, Nick, pick his favorite 2 pieces.
Watermelon art challenge judge time. Here we go. Round 1, electronics.
Starting with Michelle.
This one's an iPhone. It's a little mushy. It's a little wet and sloppy and mushy.
Oh my god, he's so picky.
Oh, Nick's bringing the pain.
The icons are really good. Well done.
Next, it's my turn.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh no!
Oh, it's a camera. It's a camera. Not a good camera though.
Oh!
Record player with a speaker on the side. A little bit underwhelming.
I thought I was harsh.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, he got it already.
It's clean, it's simple. That's a great carving.
And finally, he's gonna take a look at Faith's because apparently he didn't even judge David 2's. I think he thought it was that bad.
It looks like a television that might be from SpongeBob. Nice job. In order from worst to best.
You didn't even judge David.
Totally would have knew what it was, too.
Now, it's about time we hear Nick's rankings for round number 1.
I'm gonna start off with the record player and the speaker. That's number 5.
Oh.
From there, we're gonna go to, I know this is crazy, but we're gonna go to the camera, 4th worst. Number 3, I'm gonna go with the television from SpongeBob. Round 1 winner is whoever made the Nintendo Switch.
Jake, you won! Michelle, you get a point. Jake, you get a point. And are you ready to go to the store to get a Nintendo Switch?
Yes, I'm ready.
Wait, which one did he build?
Oh God.
Do you think it's the light? We're gonna get this one right here.
Jake will love that.
Jake, congratulations on winning the first round. We got you your item.
Oh my gosh.
And we got you the video game we thought you would like.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Deluxe edition.
After getting Jake his Nintendo Switch, it's time to get started with round number 2. And unfortunately for the losers, we're one step closer to the brutal punishment at the end.
For round number 2, we're doing something very interesting. We are gonna be doing portraits on the watermelon.
That's gonna be so hard.
You can choose any celebrity or any person. You can carve them on a watermelon, and if you win, I'll get you a real autographed memorabilia or something from that person.
To determine who will get punished for round number 2, I brought out the ball picker.
The 3 people with the lowest numbers will pick a game, and the loser will have to carve on a small watermelon.
Oh.
The tiny watermelons are gonna give you significantly less space, making it significantly harder.
Plus, it's a rounder surface.
To be a large number. Oh, that is not good. 17.
This is not gonna be good. I got 26.
I'm feeling a really big number.
No, Jupiter.
Bad number,
Jupiter,
bad number, bad number, bad number, bad
Jupiter,
number.
bad, Jupiter.
What is it?
Oh, thank God.
Come on.
40.
My number is 46.
So Faith is safe automatically.
Woo! 67.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! What the heck? I didn't even take out the little slot thing.
13.
Now that we've chosen names, Michelle, Jake, and I will compete in a mini challenge to see who's safe and who's getting punished. Each one of us will get 2 watermelons, and we're gonna see who gets the least amount of watermelons in the basketball hoop. Right? No! Oh! Okay. No!
Throw it hard. You got this.
I just need 1.
I just need 1.
Oh, shoot!
I had to throw it really hard.
Okay.
You got this, Jake.
Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, don't worry, we're not wasting these watermelons. There are goats next door to us. We're just gonna feed it to them. I need to carve a small watermelon. This sucks.
Good job. You are so good.
I think the one person I really wanted to give a disadvantage to was Zach. So I'm glad that he lost. I just need to think of how to draw Ariana Grande.
Once back inside, the artist and I began to decide who we'd make a portrait of.
We have a pen and a Sharpie, and I think it's time to start mapping things out.
So I have a chance of beating Zach this round, which is kind of my main goal of this whole video. I think I'm gonna probably do a portrait of Lana Del Rey.
So the team went around and found me the tiniest watermelon we had on set. Fortunately for me, we use a lot of the other small watermelons in the basketball challenge, but my biggest challenge isn't even carving it. It's deciding who to carve. Should I do Lisa, Karina, or Curry? I can't really decide.
Well, I feel like longer hair would be harder to do.
Actually, a really good point.
I'm gonna make a portrait of Mac Miller. He's one of my favorite musical artists.
I'm just gonna do our guest judge, Nick, and maybe I'll get some bias points.
I really wanted to do a portrait of Lisa or Karina because they are my 2 favorite K-pop idols in the world. But I do have an idea. In case Curry doesn't win, I still want to see if I can get a Lisa autograph on something. So I think I'm gonna go make David the deal.
And so I walked to the other side to bring up my idea to David 1.
I'm gonna make Elmo.
Elmo? Faith, it does need to be like a human portrait though.
What? You said a famous celebrity. Elmo's famous.
Meanwhile, David 2 started to cause havoc while Jake and I were gone.
There's no one on this side anymore, everyone left. So I think I'm just gonna sabotage other people's pieces. This is Zach's watermelon. I'm gonna hide it somewhere in the studio. If you say anything, you keep your mouth shut.
Hey David, what are you making?
Zachary, I'm gonna do Lana Del Rey.
I wanted to do Lisa, but since I got such a tiny watermelon, it's kind of hard to do all the hair. So I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
Hey, let me get on one knee for this.
Oh my God, Zachary!
What?
Zachary!
What if you did a portrait of Lisa, and if you win, I'll buy the autograph from you at a 20% markup.
33 markup.
Dude,
That sounds right.
Fine, 25, take it or leave it.
I accept your proposal. Let me erase all of my work. I need to find a picture of Lisa from Blackpink so I can sell the autograph to Zach and make some money.
It's a good thing I'm not using that. You're evil. He's sabotaging our side, Zach. Look what he did to my original watermelon.
That is not even close to true.
Wait, which one's my tiny watermelon? Because that's the only watermelon I can use.
Videographers, do not stay silent. Tell Zach that I had nothing to do with anything he's talking about. I didn't even know it was not on here.
Wait, where is my tiny watermelon?
I don't know.
David, where is it?
I don't know. It's somewhere, you know, in this big facility. No. Zach.
David, get out of here.
Dude! That's my piece!
Where is mine?
Never telling you. This is stupid. Well, I'll give you a hint. It's right down here somewhere.
Get it, David, get it. Where is it?
I found it.
I'm gonna do Michelle in her cap.
Yes.
I'm so excited for this challenge.
If this does not look like you, Nick, I am so sorry. This is kind of hard.
I'm trying to draw Lisa, but I can tell it's not gonna be the most flattering portrait because of the way that the face is gonna curve. You know what I mean?
I sketched out Ariana with her little bunny ears.
I think as long as I get like the head and the hat, it'll be like funny.
You're making me 3D?
Girl, you look chiseled.
I've never seen this before and I hope it goes well.
After finishing our sketches, we were now ready to start carving.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start carving now. Yeah, this is not gonna be good.
This pains me. This is so bad. How did I make Curry look so ugly?
This looks more like Michelle than it would have if I did like a 2D like painting or drawing or something like that.
If you add the watermelon hat, my lashes, I really think it could be me.
And since Faith was making her piece 3D and knew David too had carved 3 watermelon hats, she thought she'd walk over to ask if she could use one just to make her job a little easier.
I was wondering if I could just borrow your watermelon hat.
Why do you want
a watermelon hat?
I'm making Michelle.
No, the answer's no. Don't touch it.
Oh my god!
David, you might want to watch out.
What the?
Oh, uh-oh. She's on the run!
Get back. Did you send Faith over here to get my hat?
No, I've been telling you the truth. You're just not listening to me. My portrait is of Michelle.
You know it has to be 2D, right?
Did Zach say that?
Yeah, because I wanted to do 3D as well.
But he didn't say that to me. Take some pity on me. I have to.
All right, fine. You can have it. I don't even care.
What are you guys like? I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cry. That's so funny. Well, Zachary, he can disqualify me. I don't care. I'm committed to my idea.
The cheekbones are hollow, girl.
She sculpted.
At this point in the round, I wasn't feeling very good about my Steph Curry portrait, so I decided to ask Jake for his opinion.
Jake, do you think I should start over?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try sketching it again.
The Ariana Grande I'm making looks botched. She looked like she had a bad plastic surgery done.
She looks fine. No, it's so cute.
I'm not sure if Nick's gonna be able to know that this is him, and if he doesn't know it's him, then I don't get a point regardless.
I completely restarted. Drawing Curry from the front was way more difficult than I thought, so I decided to go with the side profile.
I'm really curious what the guys are doing.
Yeah, you wanna go
check?
look?
All right, let us see it.
No, ours is so bad.
Oh, that's so good. What are you
That's
talking
good.
about?
How are you scraping it like that? Oh my god, we should be doing that. We're just using knives. We've been using knives this whole time. I haven't been using a single of these.
I think theirs is a lot better than ours.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better than ours. That's a lot better than ours.
Oh my god, even David's is good.
Okay, we need to go back.
Okay.
Oh my god, Faith, we're all gonna lose.
I don't know what they're doing on the other side, but they're not gonna win against me because look at your lashes.
So good.
I'm trying to do a little outline around Curry because I feel like that'll look nice. So hopefully I can have his head really stand out over here.
Check it out.
Dude!
You're gonna give the viewers nightmares. He looks like a demon.
I'm hoping that what I'm about to do fixes it, which is cut off a tiny piece over here and carve little pupils and place them where the holes are.
With just a few minutes left, the artists rushed to add their final details to their portraits.
I will say that's not your best work, David.
It's so bad. I literally cannot do this.
Do the hair. Quickly do the hair.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
3, 2, 1. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Jake?
That was so mean.
You look a little sunburned. Latches.
Yeah, the latches.
Michelle, yours looks good.
Oh, Zach, we gotta hurry.
I know, we don't have a lot of time
We
left.
have like literally no time.
I think I'm gonna make a comeback on this.
If I could get the lips right, then I can maybe do it too.
Sorry, Lisa.
The more I look at your face, the more I want to laugh.
It's so bad, Michelle.
I think you need to add a piece to the nose.
Yeah, do something to her nose.
5, 4,
Oh god.
3, 2, 1. Time's up. Good job, everyone.
No.
That challenge was very hard.
Now that round 2 has come to an end, let's take a look at the finished watermelon portraits.
Let's start over here.
Guys, this is not Lisa. This is Butch Lisa.
I feel like I'm not getting a Lisa autograph.
I don't think you are either. The eyes were giving, and then I couldn't do anything else.
It looks like she's doing like this.
Really
like the Pringles mustache. Wait, now I can't unsee it.
Well, I can change the mouth. Should I be more open?
Oh no. Put that.
David, you need to close that mouth. If I had to guess, I could probably guess it's Lisa just because of the bangs.
Yeah.
This looks terrifying. This is like a sleep paralysis demon.
All right, let's take a look at Michelle's.
I did Ariana Grande in her Dangerous Women album. It has the ponytail.
You were so smart to do the bunny ears.
I don't know much about Ariana Grande, but I feel like I've seen that picture float around before.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good picture to do. That's super recognizable.
Okay, good job, Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh!
How is Nick gonna guess that's Michelle? It doesn't even have hair.
Because I don't have hair. Look at her right now.
I think the lashes are kind of interesting.
Why is there massive indents in her head?
Those are the eyebrows.
It looks like one of those like ancient like soldiers with like the helmet.
It's a soldier.
I think that looks like a dude. No offense to you at all, Michelle. More offense towards Faith.
I mean, to be fair, we did say it needed to be 2D at the start.
I was so focused because I wanted to make Elmo. I already had carved out a red thing.
Nice job, Faith.
Wait, what? I think it's so good.
The eyes are scary though.
The eyes are really scary, Jake. But honestly, the rest is good.
The nose is so good.
The nose is really good.
Really?
So good. What is it?
It's our guest judge.
That's a smart idea.
I don't think you should have poked the holes in the eyes, but the rest of it was coming along.
Yeah, so basically I made a mistake when I was doing the eyes, and then I carved too deep. So then I had to just cut it all out. And now they became demon eyes.
Good job, Jake.
Good job, Jake.
All right. Nice job, Jake. This was my original Steph Curry.
That's scary.
I was ready to give up, but then Jake forced me to restart, and I thought he was crazy, but then I think it turned out better.
Oh, that looks good, Zach.
So I have his mouthpiece over here. I was carving out the dark parts, and it really wasn't working out, so I took inspiration from Jake, and I actually carved out the lighter parts, and then I left the outline of the chin. You can see like the dark parts of the ear, the hair is left dark.
Zachary has this in the bag.
This is my piece, Mac Miller.
Is that what Mac Miller looks like?
I think your Mac Miller and my Lisa would get along.
I can tell it's a person, but I think since you made the cheek so big, it looked kind of like chimpanzee.
Yeah.
That ear is huge.
He looks a little bit like a baboon.
No, not a bamboo, more like a chimpanzee.
I knew who Mac Miller was, and I saw this. Yes.
I didn't see you sketch out like the base of it, so some of the proportions got a little bit messed up.
I didn't sketch anything. I just went in. Thanks, guys.
Let's see what Nick thinks.
Now it's time for Nick to judge round number 2, and he's starting with my piece.
There's a mouth guard coming out of the mouth.
Yes, that's a mouth guard.
It's definitely an athlete. Is this Steph Curry?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the second one is just terrifying.
Nick.
I don't even want to look at it for any longer. I'm gonna keep scrolling.
Oh my.
Cleft chin there. Is it me? Is this me? When I squint, I see me.
Oh my gosh, you got it!
Let's go to number 4. How on earth am I supposed to know what's going on in this one? This is also equally terrified to that earlier one. Female snowboarder, I don't know who this is. It's a girl with bunny ears on. I actually like this one. I don't know who it is. I like it though. Oh, I know who this is. This is Michelle, I think.
I guess I have a type.
Tied for last place, we're going with number 2 and number 4.
David and Faith, you guys tied for last.
In 4th place, we're going with the portrait of Michelle. 3rd place, me.
No!
Oh. And in 1st place, Steph Curry.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. I get a point and I get something signed by Steph Curry. Jake, Michelle, and I are all tied at a point.
We looked online for some insane Steph Curry memorabilia, and I think we got something that he's gonna like.
Zach. Wait, you guys got it so fast. Was it expensive?
Yeah.
You didn't get me a fake, did you?
No.
Okay.
Authenticated.
Oh my goodness, it's... Oh my goodness! Steph Curry signed a basketball. I love it. Wait, group hug. Wait, thank you. Oh my goodness, this is so cool.
Well, congrats for winning, Zachary.
Now let's start round number 3.
Can I get a drum roll for the topic? It is accessory.
Oh.
Okay. You guys are making any accessories you can put on your body. So you can make a watch, you can make a ring, you can make a bracelet, you can make a necklace. There is gonna be a challenge. We will be doing a watermelon eating challenge.
Hell yeah.
No!
Wait, Faith can't eat a watermelon.
What I thought of for you is you're gonna pick a random ball that has one of our names on it. Whatever time your partner gets, you get. Let's see who you're matched up with.
All right, go ahead.
Jake!
No!
You ate right before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Holy crap, Charles!
These are not that big.
Earlier, I got my second strike, so I decided to put some yarn over my hat so it doesn't fall anymore. Especially during the watermelon eating competition when I'm bending over, I cannot have it fall.
Remember, if Michelle's hat falls off one more time, she will be getting punished.
Oh God.
Ready, set, go.
Oh
my
Good
goodness,
job,
Jake's
nice.
going pretty fast. That looks so watery. Jake, how does it taste?
No, don't answer him. Focus. You're so close.
Clean it up. You have a little bit more over here. Oh! Oh my goodness. Once you swallow, it's time.
You gotta swallow it.
Just swallow it. David. Time.
Nice.
Your time is 1:21.
3, 2, 1.
That's very slow.
Oh, Zachary. Oh, maybe he's not doing too bad.
You're not doing bad at
Wait,
all.
he's doing really good.
Yeah.
Clean it up, clean it up.
Oh.
Yes, Zachary, big bite.
A little bit left. Come on, Zach. And chew.
Wow.
10308.
Good job, Zach.
We're losing.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. David's going pretty fast.
Are you guys chewing?
They're
No,
inhaling.
I did chew it. Okay, swallow. Time. 57 seconds. David, you are known as the champion of eating. You haven't gotten second in a single eating challenge
I know, no,
before.
there's pressure.
Really?
Never.
Ready? Set. Go.
Oh my god.
Jake, I think you're getting punished.
He's literally not even chewing. He just swallows it whole.
I'm watching David eat.
That's pretty good.
Oh my
That's
god.
really impressive.
You got a little bit more at the bottom,
man.
and then you're done.
That is crazy.
All right, swallow it all. What? That's 34 seconds.
I didn't chew any of that.
Okay, Jake, you're just really slow. I thought I went fast, and now I think I'm getting punished. Are you ready? Set, go.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Guys, you're making Michelle laugh. I can see watermelon juice spraying. Look at this spraying out of her mouth.
You're so close. Just slam through.
Time is 57.4. You came in second place.
You guys are your last so much.
And so, Faith, Jake, and I are getting punished.
Everyone can get started except for us.
What?
We will have a full watermelon workout.
What?
No.
Wait, that's so not fair.
We have a watermelon gym prep. Jake, we can't finish until Faith finishes because we're doing a 3-person rotation. So all 3 of us are watermelon workout buddies. The round has officially started.
I'm so glad I got second place because the watermelon challenge sounds awful and it sounds like it'll take up a lot of time.
And so, while the other contestants began to work, we worked out.
This is our watermelon gym. As you can see, we have a couple weights right here and we have a watermelon bar. We're gonna start out with watermelon bench presses. 1. Oh my goodness,
2.
watermelon juice is dripping. Wait, can someone wipe it?
For my piece, I'm thinking of making a red shoe and using the green parts of the watermelon to do like the shoelaces, the Nike logo.
14, 15.
Wait, God, I can't do 15.
You could do it.
I'm gonna do a shoe. It's a blazer, which I've made before.
All right, Jake, you're up. 1, 2,
You got this.
14.
So strong.
Jake,
so
come on.
good.
You got
Come
it.
on.
Push, push, push,
Come on,
push,
Jake.
push.
Yes.
Nice.
About to get started. I'm gonna make a hat, I think.
I think we need to go hit David's hat off his head.
I would love to mess with David today.
Okay, Jake, you spot that side, I'll spot this side.
Okay, yeah, just don't drop it on your face.
I feel bad for Faith.
I know, poor Faith.
Come on, Faith.
Oh, she's actually getting a workout in. 14. One more.
I can do it.
Let's go, let's go. Nice.
Oh my God.
I'm sweating.
Oh my God, I can hear Faith screaming
That
from
Faith?
here.
Next, we're gonna do watermelon squats.
You got this.
5,
Come on.
6.
Oh, you can do it. Come on.
Oh wait,
Careful, don't go back. 14, 15.
Nice.
9, come on, push. Okay, I got you, Jake.
Come on.
Go, Jake, come on.
You can do it.
Nice.
13,
14.
One more good one.
15, nice.
I can't do the reference on the phone. I need to grab a shoe. Zach told us we were doing accessories. My first thought was shoe.
Now we got watermelon presses. 19, 20.
Wait. Jake, tell him to stop. I have to do 50.
50, yes.
Oh, I'm scared.
Hey, David, a little bit support over here.
Coming.
48, 49.
Oh, please.
Come on.
2. Gotta go harder, Faith.
7.
Faster. 18, 19, 20. I can't watch this.
Now that I got my base of the shoe pretty much done, I'm gonna cut open the inside and try to make like a foothold.
49, finish strong, 50.
Oh my God.
10 deadlifts, shouldn't be too hard.
Nice, easy, Zachary. 9,
Nice.
10.
5,
Nice.
6, 10. Nice, Jake. Nice. 3, 10.
10.
Nice.
I'm feeling good. I have extra time and I'm coasting along here.
Next up, we have watermelon pull-ups. Jake, can you get a watermelon?
Oh my god, this is so bad. I might need to restart. I'm restarting. Literally, this is so stupid.
1.
This is a joke. Jake, I can't do one of those.
10. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that one was a little tougher. 9, 10. Woo!
I can't even do one without the watermelon.
No, I believe in you. I believe
No,
in
I, like,
Pink, your body
genuinely
weight's
can't.
lighter than us. You got it.
Look at how much time they're losing right
I know, they
now.
lost so much time.
Hold the watermelon.
It's a leg workout too.
Go.
I can't.
Go.
I can't. I legitimately can't.
I'll push you up. Go. Oh my goodness. I'm pushing upwards. Okay, Faith won't have to do the pull-ups because she literally can't do a pull-up.
I'm going to just try and leave as much of the watermelon intact so I don't go too small like last time.
And our last and final one, we're doing watermelon twists. We'll just go like this. Hold it. 1, 2, 3.
This is the most equivalent to a real workout because it's probably around 15 pounds.
20. All right. You're up, Jake.
For the details, I'm gonna add the Nike with the green. The shoelaces are green.
20. Nice, Jake.
19, 20.
Nice. All right, let's go.
Woo!
Nice, Faith.
Now that we finally finished our workout, we can get to work, and we have a lot of catching up to do.
Face in the picture.
I think there's gonna be more than one person doing a shoe, so I'm just gonna go with a watch and hopefully no one else copies my idea.
So I think I'm gonna do a watch.
This makes no sense. You clearly heard what I just said. I thought that we were on the same side, but it seems like I'm being betrayed, actually.
Jake, we're so far behind. Even David was almost done.
Yep.
This is fair considering you made 3 hats that one time when you only needed to
That's
make
true.
1.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
now he's making his 4th hat.
Making my 4th hat.
Now I'm just trying to get the shape of my watch. I think it's looking pretty solid.
I'm working on carving out the face of my watch. I think it would make it look more dynamic.
This is how I'm gonna make the handle. Even if someone gets me like a picnic basket, I would be very happy.
My shoe is hollowed out, but I think I got the proportions right. It's just the details are really hard to do out of the watermelon.
I'm adding these little tiny pieces of watermelon to act as the numbers essentially on the watch.
I'm trying to arrange different colored pieces because I feel like looking at the first round, I think Michelle did that really well.
Working on the smaller letters now. And I'm gonna try to spell out the full thing that I'm trying to spell, forced elemental discipline.
You're trying to type out forced elemental discipline?
That's insane.
That's actually crazy.
I think we should take a quick break and go look at what they're doing to make sure they're all doing really bad. And if they're doing good, we should sabotage them somehow because I want us to get points and I don't feel good about my shoe.
Since he wasn't feeling very confident, David 1 wanted to check in on us to see if he had a chance.
Oh, that might be really good.
Oh, you guys end up doing watches?
The details, what are you making?
Making a hat.
FED.
Forced elemental discipline.
But in reality, he just wanted to take off David 2's hat in hopes that he'd get him punished.
Zach, he took his hat off! Michelle, hold it, hold it, hold it! What is happening?
He took his hat off. He took his hat off.
Well, that is 1 strike.
How many strikes does he have?
1.
That's it?
Yeah, you need 3 to get punished.
Michelle, if he takes my hat off again, I'm coming for you.
I didn't do anything.
I don't care. David came over here and he tried to punish me, so I'm gonna show him who the punisher is. In fact, I'm gonna go find my glasses right now.
What do you want?
What do you want?
But unfortunately for him, David 2 transformed into the Punisher and wreaked havoc on their side.
Hold your hat.
Oh my god.
Michelle, get a weapon.
Not me, you!
Oh my god!
No! Oh my god, you're so annoying.
How is this not cheating?
David, this is so stupid.
How come we get punished for doing stuff like that and he doesn't?
Give me the shoe, give me the shoe, give me the shoe, give me the shoe. What the heck? I'm screaming.
I'm out of here.
What exactly did you do?
Took David's piece and I ran with it for a while.
I'm currently working right now on the brackets. I've cut out these little lighter whitish pieces that I'm going to place on top.
Look at David's swoosh and my swoosh.
Your swoosh is so much better.
That doesn't remind me of Nike.
As time came to an end, we added our final details.
We don't have much time left. I'm trying to get the wrist strap of the watch done, but I think it could look a lot better, honestly.
I am getting my abbreviation dots in. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to spell it out because I don't have enough time.
I want to mess around with these seeds a little bit. They're so slimy though. It's so hard to get these on.
And even though they were on the same side, Michelle had to fend for herself because David and Faith started to turn on her.
Faith, Michelle's doing really good. I think we need to take her hat off.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's not that good. David, think about it, David.
Oh no, I missed it. Faith, get it.
I think this is what I have to do. I'm scared of my own teammate.
Michelle, come back over.
No.
I've given up. I can't do that anymore. No, I'm done.
No! I've never had David against me before.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. All right, Michelle, so what accessory did you make?
So I tried making the Nike Air Force One.
Well, that's 3 strikes and that's 2 strikes. Michelle, you will get punished because I did tell you you need to keep the hat on. For the next round, you need to eat half a watermelon.
Okay.
But we're starting out a new slate. If you destroy someone's piece, if you take off someone's hat, if your hat gets taken off, you eat half a watermelon, no more. Michelle, do you want to tell us what you made?
The Nike Air Force Ones. We have the swoosh and the shoelaces.
Well, I can tell it's Nike, so.
Yeah. It looks really good, Michelle. I had to get your hat because you were a threat because your shoe was better than my shoe.
Yeah, I stole David's idea and that's when the hat war came along.
Very nice, Michelle. I think it looks really good. David, I heard you copied Michelle and you also made a shoe.
No. Oh, well, yes.
Why does your shoe only have one part of the shoelace?
Okay, the swoosh
and
looks
also
crazy.
the swoosh looks stubby at the end. I'm pretty sure the swoosh is supposed to have a sharp edge.
Look, it's square at the end. It doesn't come to a point in these shoes. So it is accurate.
But it's not done.
And it's also lopsided.
I know that because someone came in and destroyed it. He's running around with it like a maniac.
All right, very nice, David.
Thank you, Zachary.
Hey, let's take a look at yours. Can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
That's a wallet or like a card holder inside of a picnic basket.
Sure. If someone got me a picnic basket, I would be happy, or a purse, I would be happy.
That's actually kind of impressive. You carved out the whole watermelon.
Yeah, it's impressive. I think the wallet is really good.
Wait, look at the money sign. The money sign was really cool.
If you just presented the wallet, I feel like you have a good chance of winning. But the purse is so much bigger than the wallet.
Yeah, the money sign's really clean.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that says 1D, One Direction.
Yeah.
No, it's an ID.
Are you? Faith, you didn't have a lot of time, so good job.
This is my watch. We have the wristband going outwards from the face of the watch. These little pieces connect the face to the wristband. And then I have my little dial here. And I have little pieces going around that represent the numbers and then the hands.
I think it was creative, like digging out the shape of the watch. But I think it looks pretty clean.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty clean.
I can clearly tell it's a watch. Very nice, Jake, very nice. Jake and I both had the idea of a watch. I searched up a picture of a Rolex. As you can see, I tried to get the wristband accurate to the Rolex because it kind of looks like this. Tried to create like a little ring around it, and that Rolex had a lot of diamonds on it, so I used the seeds as little diamonds. I tried to get the inside of the watch as accurate as possible. There's also a little knob over here to adjust.
I like your use of seeds.
If I win, you guys need to get me a Rolex with exactly 16 diamonds on it.
Faith, you got it.
I think this sounds like a group effort.
If Faith gets me a Rolex, that's gonna be the nicest gift Faith's ever gotten me. Best sister ever! All right, let's check out David's piece.
Well, it's very clearly a hat, not even a question, and it says FED, Forced Elemental Discipline.
And what is Forced Elemental Discipline, in case they don't know what it means?
It's just from the surrounding nature around you, like the freezing cold outside. Duh.
Force E.
I would have put the word force up here if you didn't finish everything else.
Yeah, I don't really know why it's like down here.
Well, it's not really part of the piece, it's just I wanted to show the work I was doing.
Very nice, David, very nice.
And now it's time for judging.
First up, we got Nike shoe, classic.
Oh, Nick has that on right now.
The more I look at it, the less I like it. Is this a purse? I don't know what this is.
It is a purse.
You just hollowed out the watermelon and you didn't do anything with it.
I knew he was gonna say that.
And the stuff inside the watermelon makes it even more confusing. Great looking watch. The detail on this one is incredible.
I agree. That is a good watch.
Another watch. I like the other watch better.
No!
That's another Nike shoe. Why are there so many Nike shoes? This one is somehow worse than the other one. Is that a hat? Fed?
Yeah!
And then it says forced E? What? This looks like it took the least effort out of any of them.
I tried so hard.
I'm gonna put this one in last place. Number 5 is actually gonna be second to last place.
Saw that one coming.
Number 1 is going to be 4th place. Number 2 is gonna be 3rd place. The beautiful watch is going to be 1st place.
We both got the point.
I'm hyped.
Let's go. You guys have to buy me a watch.
Okay.
After getting first place, my friends headed to the store to get me my watch. For my watermelon piece, I built a Rolex. I have a feeling they're not getting me a Rolex, but I'm kind of excited to see what watch they give me.
This Garmin smartwatch looks most similar to what Zach made, so I think we're gonna go ahead and go with that.
All right, Zachary.
Did you get me a Rolex from Target?
Oh, we got you something even better. It's a Garmin.
Yeah!
Oh, whoa! And fitness GPS smartwatch.
Yup.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Rolex doesn't have this.
No!
Oh.
I hope you like that Garmin watch.
Thank you. Let's move on to round number 4. The people at the bottom have a lot of catching up to do if they don't want the brutal punishment.
This round is going to be interesting. We are doing food. Ooh. This round is a little bit different. We will be placed into teams, and it's a speed round, so we only have 20 minutes. Each team has a chance to win up to 3 points. If you get 2 points or more, your entire team wins, and everyone on your team gets a point.
And so each team began to strategize.
Let's make a truce.
Okay, choose for this video.
No more sabotaging each other.
Yes. I could maybe like make a giant slice of pizza.
And then you could use like the green for like the toppings, like little jalapenos or peppers.
Yeah.
I think I'll do burger if you think you can do sushi really well. Because you're better at the details than I am with the knife.
I can do a sushi really well.
I'm gonna make eggs and toast.
Okay. I really want to make burgers and fries.
Okay. But we have to think of something that I can also do. Cut out flesh from the watermelon, the red part, and carve it into the shape of a chicken leg, and then carve out a
That's a great stick. You got it. We got it.
Guys, we can do this.
We got it.
Don't have anything. You have nothing. You have nothing.
To determine which side is getting punished, we will be rolling die. Whichever team gets the highest total number gets punished.
I know we're
So we
gonna
want
win.
low numbers.
Yes.
Come on, Michelle.
Double six, double six, double six, double six.
Stay guys.
6, 4, yeah!
Nice.
That's a great
got
start.
10.
No, it's not over yet.
5, 6. That's better.
Nice,
That's better.
nice.
I'll take it.
25. Let's go. Let's go.
Snake eyes.
Not gonna happen.
6. Okay. Low. Oh! We're ahead by 1.
I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe.
8.
Okay.
8 or lower.
Come on. This entire round, we will need to be strapped up to a watermelon. How did we keep this in the whole time?
Oh, it's so cold.
We will get punished if we drop it.
That's so cute.
Michelle, it's a watermelon.
She's kicking.
All right, time has started. Go.
I will carry this to term.
Oh my.
Jake, no!
Jake! Your baby! Jake just killed his watermelon.
Are you joking?
I took one step and it fell.
Yeah, and look, it cracked.
Not the baby.
You're like,
Jake will now get an additional punishment.
Michelle, when you eat half of that watermelon, give the other half to Jake.
Clearly, I didn't mean to drop my watermelon, but I'm already a slow eater.
Jake, it's actually kind of hard carrying these watermelons around.
Yeah, this is really inconvenient.
So I'm gonna cut first the buns out of the white and then move on to the burger and the toppings.
This is gonna be hard because we don't have a lot of time.
And I'm gonna cut it out from this, and then I'm gonna shape it like a chicken, and then I'm gonna cut the end and make it look like a bone, and it'll hopefully look okay.
Yes, Michelle?
I wanted to see how clean Jake is eating his because I'm getting so full.
As Jake and Michelle struggled to eat their watermelon, the rest of us were making some really good progress on our watermelon art.
Are you almost done?
No, he's not.
Jake, we only have 12 minutes left.
I'm done.
Jake, please.
Jake, you gotta go faster, man.
I'm thinking of making a sushi roll.
I'm about to make the best piece.
Come on, Jake.
I'm like using the reds as like the tuna, the green as like the seaweed.
I need to make more lettuce.
That's actually not bad.
That's not bad, right?
That's not bad.
What else should I make? Maybe I can make something else with it.
Make more chicken.
I'm starting with the eggs. Oh my gosh, can this knife just cut?
Don't worry, Jake. You just gotta stay calm.
Oh. Jay! Dude! We can't afford to fight. Stop!
This is my second piece of sushi. Wrap. That looks pretty good. Now I'm making a nigiri.
I only have 5 minutes left, so I'm gonna need to just add some seeds right now.
Carving out a yolk right now. Perfect little egg.
I need cheese on mine. Okay, that's a big yellow spot.
I think I have enough seeds on here. I'm gonna switch over to hopefully just cutting up a little bit of fries.
Dude, that was so close.
I created wasabi, the ginger.
I'm trying to make the burger toppings look good, but it doesn't look good. But I need to add sesame seeds to the top bun too.
Jake, we have 10 seconds left.
I think I just
9,
have to end here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up. We can get rid of our watermelon babies.
With time now up, let's take a look at these food art watermelons.
David, do you want to show us what you made?
So this is my watermelon burger with shredded lettuce and a little slice of cheese and some watermelon seeds, sesame seeds, and a little toothpick because it's a thick burger.
It's a good one. I'm proud of you, David.
I finally did something decent.
Lettuce.
David, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive.
Yay!
I like
Thank
it.
you.
That's your best piece
Thank
yet.
you. I needed this.
Let's take a look at Michelle's.
I did a sushi plate. This is the ginger, the wasabi rolls, and the nigiris.
So good. I don't know how you did all of that.
That actually looks really good. I'm not thrilled. All right, Faith, let's take a look at yours.
So I made a pizza. I added a lot of toppings like onions, pepperoni, mushrooms, cheese, onions.
It looks like a pizza, Faith.
Looks good.
Good job, Faith. I'm proud of you.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, avocado! Avocado toast!
Egg on toast.
Yes, yes.
Oh!
Well, if Nick says avocado toast, Jake is not getting anything.
I didn't have enough time.
The toast is really good.
Very
Thank
nice, Jake. I created a burger with some potato wedge fries.
Honestly, it kind of just looks like a tomato burger.
I kind of wish I played around with the colors.
I can tell it's a burger.
It's a burger.
It's really good.
All right, David, let's take a look at yours.
This is my drumsticks.
Aw.
It's really good, David.
Oh, what?
That's really good.
It looks cute.
That's actually really good.
It's very clean.
It's smart. You were really creative. That was really good.
Maybe.
You're not gonna give me credit. You're not gonna say I helped you with that idea.
So I came up with this myself, and this is the drumsticks. And
Also, I have no idea how you only did 2.
You're clearly taking out your frustration of your avocado toast on me.
Good job, David. It was a creative idea.
Good job.
Before judging, I'm going to pick names out of a bowl to see which artists from each team will go head to head.
I am going against Faith. Jake, you're going up against David. David, you're going up against Michelle. We're gonna see what the judge has to think.
Matchup 1. This first one looks like a burger and fries. This is really creative.
He didn't say anything really bad.
Nice. Then we got a slice of pizza. Much more basic. I'm gonna give the win to the burger.
Let's go! Come on!
Matchup number 2. Is this an egg on toast?
He looks upset. Oh no.
Another burger. I gotta give it to the burger again. Matchup number 3, chicken wings. You did shape the drumsticks pretty well. Second one here is sushi. Doesn't look as nice, but wait.
He said it doesn't look as nice.
But wait!
Because of the creativity points, I'm gonna give this one the win.
Faith, Michelle, David, you guys all get a point. Jake, you, me, and Michelle are all tied with 2 points.
Before we move on to round number 5, Faith, Michelle, and David had some food to get.
We decided to go to sushi because it's the most expensive thing around here.
And I made sushi, so it's perfect. I got the rainbow roll, so I have all different kinds of fish.
Mine doesn't match my watermelon art, but I got chicken katsu.
I also got sushi.
Mine's so good.
Now, back to the challenge. And before we start the last round, we're gonna have to decide who's getting punished.
For this challenge, we exploded a watermelon using a ton of rubber bands. We need to write down our best guess. The 2 people that are the furthest off will get punished.
Oh, shoot.
Without looking at it, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I got it exactly correct.
I think it takes a lot of rubber bands to explode a watermelon, and I think that it's gonna be higher than I think.
We have one person that wrote 322. Okay, somebody wrote 1,232. I wrote 843.
Oh no!
Someone wrote 982. It's Michelle. 369. 639. The number is 795.
Oh shoot, I'm far then.
Whoever wrote this one is dead last.
Wait, you're last place?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the boys on my side. We've been having such bad luck. You guys will be getting a punishment. You guys can only use plastic utensils. The topic for the last round is house. If you win this round, I will give you $500 towards your rent. All right, go.
All right, let's do it.
I did do this. This is a really simple house.
I'm gonna do a really cute cottage out of the watermelon.
Not being able to use metal utensils is a terrible punishment, and Jake knew it from the start.
This is not what I needed for the last round, okay?
This round, I'm gonna make sure I utilize the colors well and make sure I don't go too large either.
I'm not even gonna try to bust through one of these. I'm just gonna slam it on the ground and break it.
I'm trying to make the base of my house. I'm kind of using the up house as inspiration.
My house, I'm thinking the red will be the base. I'm gonna use green to make the door, the windows, the roof.
I don't think I can make a house that's too complex, so I'm gonna get a ton of nice blocks like this and build it from there.
In an attempt to complete some sort of a piece, Jake came up with a plan.
I'm thinking maybe I should just chop this up and place it.
Place it like it's mush?
Yeah.
Maybe mush is the way to go.
I think it is.
Honestly, it might be.
I'm trying to make a doorway, so we'll cut the sides over here like that, and then cut out the middle so we have a little entrance.
If I'm gonna win any of them, I wanna win this one. Rent's expensive, guys.
I think my house is gonna stay oval shaped. Is he gonna say that's like a weird one?
Jake, your mush gave me a little idea. I can use the mush to create like the turf around it.
Feast your eyes. You see how it's forming a square?
Yeah.
That's the house. You see what the mush is capable of.
I'm gonna build like windows, like you're looking at like the very front of a house.
What the heck, David? That is so beautiful.
In the last 5 minutes, I'm just gonna try to add one last window or one window to this house and a chimney. I think my piece is really cute. I think this is definitely one of my better pieces this video.
I think I'm gonna finish up by doing like cute little scallops, I think is what it's called on my house.
Oh my god, this is actually like such a fail. My thing doesn't look like a house right now.
Maybe I can make like a mini white mush for little smoke coming out of the chimney.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Okay.
And finally, the last challenge came to an end. Let's take a look at these watermelon houses.
So,
that house looks kind of like a watermelon. Like, not that it's made out of watermelon, it kind of just looks like a watermelon.
because I wanted it to like stand up really nice, so I was gonna make 2 flower beds. But then my idea, like once I actually executed it, it looked so bad. And now I just have a watermelon with flower beds.
All right, very nice, babe. Michelle.
A regular plain house with the door and windows and a chimney.
It looks cute.
I like the scallop, the little like scalloped edge border.
Oh, it's very cool.
I copied David again with the shingles.
Oh, the shingles do look cool.
They do look really good.
All right, very nice, Michelle. I think it looks very nice.
This is my
up house.
It's not the up house exactly.
The roofing is very impressive.
Thank you. And then I used the lettuce technique from last challenge to do grass.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
David.
I think you guys should just see our side.
You only had plastic utensils for this?
Yes.
Do you want to tell everyone how it went?
I couldn't cut any of the green parts really, so made it into mush. You can tell that there's a nice chimney here with some smoke. And I added these just to separate the roof a little bit, and a door with a little seed knob.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it's impressive that you even got out a piece considering you had plastic utensils.
It looks like some yummy tuna tartare.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we were saying it looks like poke or ceviche.
Yeah.
Very nice, Jake, very nice.
Thank you.
This is my modern house. As you can see, there's some modern architectural elements to it. It's a little bit more boxy. Like the door frame, you got step entrance. I tried to make a little bit of like turf over here. I didn't have the shingles on the roof because my house was a bit more of a modern look.
Looks like an expensive house.
If I win, you guys gotta get me $100 million house.
Faith, can you buy that for him, please? Thanks.
David, you need to stop. I cannot afford any of these things.
Hey, you really you care so much. All right, it was really great seeing everyone's piece.
All right,
I think
David. Oh, wait, we have one more piece to look
Wait,
at.
this is my house. As you can tell, it has big pillars in the front. You know, the big, beautiful big pillars. And then it has a double door entrance where you can see the door handle right here. And then you can see the windows and the roof going up top. All right, thank you guys.
I do have to say, I think Jake executed his piece better.
Yeah, sorry, David.
David, you want to know the good news? But you guys can take your watermelon hats off.
Oh, gosh.
All right, good job, everyone.
Our fates are now in Nick's hands. Let's get to judging.
To finish it off, houses. That looks like a total mess of tuna tartare. I don't like it. Is this supposed to be an ultra modern house? Is that the idea? Hey, I just don't like this.
Oh!
House number 3.
I forgot about this one.
The house is just a watermelon. Here we go. We're starting to get somewhere. You put in the effort to make some nice shingles. There's a chimney.
Yes!
Yes, Nick.
Also not terrible. Lazy front door. Number 6. Oh my god. Looks like another tuna tartare, but it somehow looks even worse than the other one. This one is gonna be last. Number 1 gets 5th place.
All right, Jake.
Number 3 gets 4th place.
Wait, if I get second, I win.
But if you get third, I win.
Oh God. Before Nick gives the final decision, everyone subscribe to Nick right now. Nick actually creates some really cool cooking content. Michelle and I watch it together all the time and it's so satisfying. Subscribe to Nick. Are you guys ready for the moment of truth?
Let's do it. Come on, Zach.
Zach, come on.
Oh, Michelle.
Number 5 gets 3rd place. Number 4 gets 1st place.
All right, David, you get your rent paid for.
Hell yeah.
And as for the rest of the artists,
The losers are gonna get pelted with 100 watermelons. Not real watermelons though, inflatable watermelons.
You.
Double! Who wants the big one?
after that punishment, it's time to start our next watermelon art challenge.
Today we have 5 artists. In front of you, you have a ton of tools. Open it up. Bring out the watermelon. Not a watermelon, you get 3 watermelons. Jake, here's yours. It says Sugar Daddy at the front.
Whoa, some big melons.
All right, Izzy, here you go. Whoever has the best watermelon art after 4 hours wins $5 grand. But not for you, for someone in your family. Time starts now. Mackenzie, any thoughts about sculpting with watermelon?
I feel like it's gonna be really hard.
And do you know who in your family you'd give the money to?
I'd probably give it to my mom.
I feel like it's gonna be hard.
Who are you gonna give your winnings to?
I wanna give my winnings to one of my brothers.
I'm going to give it to my dad.
I will be giving it to my parents.
My mom.
Lots of parents and brothers. Is anyone gonna start carving yet? All right, we're gonna speed up this process a little bit because nobody's carving yet. So first person to carve a star in their watermelon gets a huge advantage. Go. It needs to be.
Here you go.
You need to dig it out. Whoever finishes first, raise your hand. I'll come check to see. Oh, Jake's. What? Jake, let me see yours. All right, Jake, you win this mini challenge. Jake, you're about to have a huge advantage. Steal someone's watermelon. So someone's only gonna have 2 watermelons to work with and Jake will have 4. Are you gonna grab Mackenzie's melons?
I figured. Everyone wants my melon.
Thanks, kids.
Hi, Mom. Hi. If I win, you win $5,000.
Hey, Ma.
What's up?
I will have a chance to win up to $5,000 for you.
Oh, yay!
Hi, Papa. So I am going to be making watermelon art. If I win, I get to win up to $5,000 for you.
For me? Okay.
We get to win up to $5 grand for a family member, so I chose you, of course.
That would be so awesome.
Hello.
What's up, Jazzy?
If I win, you have a chance to win up to $5,000.
Okay, thank you, Jess.
Mackenzie, I see you have quite a lot carved so far. What are you making?
I'm gonna be making an eagle.
After tons of research, I think the best thing to start with would be a reptilian head.
I'm trying to make a watermelon dragon. And if it all fails, I'm gonna make a watermelon piggy bank.
Going to be a watermelon venom carving.
I wanted to do a skull with a bunch of flowers and details.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, we got some stuff carved. Looking good.
This is way harder than I expected. My arm's really tired and I'm just chunking away.
Is everyone ready for the second challenge? These are watermelon Sour Patch Kids. So the first person to finish their pack of watermelon Sour Patch Kids gets to scoop out and take 2 bites out of someone's watermelon.
Oh, heck no.
One has to be right now. Another one can be anytime later during this challenge. You take a scoop out, you eat it. So they can just eat someone's artwork. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, how do these taste?
Good.
The paper go. Izzy, how many more do you have?
4.
Oh my goodness. Izzy just inhaled all the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. All right, Izzy, go take a scoop out of someone's watermelon right now and eat it.
Mackenzie's looking pretty good.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Mackenzie's eagle has a chunk taken out of it. How are you gonna fix this up?
I'll probably have to cut a chunk out of there and stick it back in somehow.
So this is what I have so far. I hope you're proud of it.
Even though my dad thought I was crazy trying to carve watermelons, I'm still gonna win this for you, Dad.
So since we're carving watermelons, I thought it would be a very fitting punishment to be pelted by watermelons.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Water balloons, so it's water something. So if you lose, you get pelted by water balloons. And if you win, you're gonna be one of the people throwing the water balloons at the losers. Alright, so right now they're all quietly working. It's looking pretty good, and I think they can take on another challenge. So what's gonna happen is you will have 2 chances to catch a gummy watermelon in your mouth. If you don't catch it, you have to use nothing but a spoon for 30 minutes. That's it. Mackenzie, are you ready? Oh, all right. Oh, I might have made this too easy. Oh! Oh, nice. Oh no! Izzy, for the next 30 minutes, you can't use anything except for this spoon. Good luck. It's been 30 minutes. You may stop using the spoon. Let's check in a little bit with everyone. Jazz, Mackenzie, you guys are both doing reptiles. How's it going?
I feel like at least I'm getting the hang of carving in dimensions, so I'm trying my best.
I'm feeling pretty good about mine. I haven't gotten a chance to really look at anyone else's to kind of see how it ranks. I'm just gonna keep going with it and hope for the best.
My dragon is pretty much done. All I have to do is add the body.
Doing Venom, as you guys know, so I was working on carving out an eye.
I think I lost a bit of time using the spoon, unfortunately, but I was able to still like kind of carve out a lot of the white on the other side. I think it's going well.
All right, so I think all of you are getting the hang of it. But now I'm gonna play each one of you guys in rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you have 300 watermelon presses. So this is 1 watermelon press. It touches your chest, you lock your arms out. 1, 2, 3, you get the point. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Jazz, you have 300 watermelon presses. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You are safe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Jake, you also have 300 watermelon presses. And in fact, Jake, let's get you the biggest watermelon.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Izzy, you're safe. Jazz, Jake, grab a watermelon and come with me.
More.
I still got 50 more.
Come on, Jake, more tension, more tension.
Yay!
Are you done, Jazz?
Yay!
300. Ow!
Grab a small chunk of watermelon and go stand with your butt touching the counter. All right, so we're gonna play a little game. Get the watermelon chunk in the garbage can and you don't have to use your fingers to sculpt. All right, Mackenzie, go. Nice. Nice. Oh, you made it. Oh. Oh! Izzy, we have 40 minutes left. For the next 30 minutes, you can only use your bare hands. Good luck.
Oh no. Good luck, Izzy. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have 1 hour left. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My brother gave me the idea of doing a shark, so I'm gonna try.
So I get to scoop a hole out of someone's watermelons and I really don't know whose to pick. I'm gonna take pictures of them and send them to my mom and I'll have her pick who I should destroy.
Izzy, you said your mom responded?
Yep, she made her decision. Jake.
What? Oh! Izzy, do what you gotta do.
I feel bad about this.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh! Izzy, that was so brutal how you just ate it afterwards. All right, so as you guys know, Izzy can't use any tools right now, so she asked me a very good question. What was it?
Can I smash a watermelon?
Yeah, you're not using any tools. The only tool you're using is gravity.
3, 2, 1.
You missed! Izzy, you missed! 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands in the air, everyone. Mackenzie, we're gonna start with you. Tell us about your art piece.
So I have a cobra and she is guarding her nest of eggs.
I like how you added the texture with the scales. I think the rock probably could have had a little bit more of a rock-like texture in general. I think it's a very cool piece.
My brother gave me the idea of doing a shark, which was really smart. So I went ahead and added some like fishy food.
I mean, considering you scrapped everything and you did this in just 1 hour, very impressive.
So I did a dragon. She has a luscious scale. I added some watermelon balls because I wanted people to eat the watermelon art.
I really like how you carved the scales on the dragon. It's actually a really nice touch. There's some nice textures back here. I would say one of your better art pieces.
So I was making Venom. I lost a bit of time because I had to salvage the eye a little bit. It turned out okay, but I had a lot more in mind.
The eye is currently sitting in Izzy's stomach, and in another couple hours, it's not. I think you went for a very jack-o'-lantern-like approach. The eye still turned out really nice. Overall, very detailed and very impressive.
My intentions were to make a skull.
I like how you carved it out. It's a very solid piece. I can see all the skeletal structure. I like how even the teeth, you can see the difference between the skull and the actual teeth portion. Overall, very nice. All right, I feel like everyone here did really well. This is the hardest part for me, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start eliminating you because only one person will be able to win. All right, Jazz, I'm so sorry. As impressive as your 1 hour sculpture was, you're out. Mackenzie, I'm sorry, but your snake didn't make it. Final 3, Jake. I really, really love your Venom, but at the end of the day, the mouth wasn't complete. I'm sorry. You're gonna be out, Jake. Izzy and Michelle, you two are in the finals. Here's where it gets interesting. Artists, come over here. Even though you guys are out, I'm gonna let you decide which one is the better art piece. Judges, come with me for a moment. The final decision lies in your hands. So guys, whisper. Because your opinion doesn't matter. All right, we have a decision. For the 2021 Watermelon Sculpting Olympics, we have a unanimous winner. Michelle! Michelle, how long has it been since you've won a crafts challenge?
Like 4, maybe 5 months.
That's a long time.
I'm just really happy that I get to give up to $5,000 to my dad because he's gonna spend it on me.
After Michelle won money for her dad, we got started on our next challenge.
Whatever these contestants make out of watermelon, I'll pay for. Woo! You have 5 hours. Go.
And what my friends don't know is that if they lose, there's actually a punishment that goes along with it. I bought the most sour watermelon candies I could find on the entire internet. If they lose, they're gonna have to eat this.
It is really sour. The last time I won the watermelon challenge, I really want to do even better and win this one too.
So I see you're choosing out your watermelon and your tools. If you can do this entire challenge with one tool, I'll give you an extra 1,000 if you win.
That's just not possible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
You're not gonna take it?
I'm gonna decline.
If you don't want to take my deal, I'll go up to Michelle. So if you can win this entire challenge using only 2 tools, I'll give you an extra $1,000.
You know what? I'll take it.
Deal?
Deal. Zach took me to an exotic zoo. I saw a couple of turtles doing the nasties. And now I really want one.
Last time we did watermelon art, it was super, super hard. I'm hoping I can pull through with a win this time.
I have no clue what I'm gonna make, so I'm gonna let the creative juices flow.
This video is a little bit different from usual. They have to make what they want me to pay for. So if they make a watch, I'll get them a watch. If they make an animal, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna buy a tiger. Let's walk around and see what they're doing. Do you have an idea of what you're doing yet, Mackenzie?
I'm going to do a tiki man.
And you want me to buy you a tiki man?
It's to represent a trip to Hawaii.
Jack, let me try to guess what you're making. Is it gonna be a car?
Yeah!
Oh! If you win, you actually want a turtle and
Yeah.
you'll take care of it?
Yeah. We'll both take care of it.
Both? Actually, come to the side. I need to give you a little inspirational speech.
I feel like in this video, you're the underdog artist here. Just don't worry about what people are doing around you. Theirs is gonna be good, but you gotta believe in yourself. I think one of your biggest weaknesses is just giving up too early. You're at the point where you can really compete with them. Give them a run for their money.
Okay, I feel so inspired.
All right, Jake, so I see that you're making a house, and I'm assuming you need a bit of help with your rent.
So our rent is getting raised a little bit in this
Rent's
new
getting
apartment.
raised?
Yeah.
Ben, and if you're watching this, I'm paying for Jake's
part of the rent, not yours.
Ryan, I see you're already doing a scenery. Honestly, I think it looks pretty cool so far.
Here, I just need a vacation.
If you win, I'm gonna hook you up with the best vacation of your life.
Let's go, I'm winning this.
I hope you fail.
Now that everyone got their topics, the artists got straight to work. But little do they know, I have another plan in store for them. We have 3 mini challenges for the artists to do.
And it's gonna give them an advantage or a disadvantage. And it might affect their overall performance.
Oh man, I already used 1 and 2 tools.
They're the same thing!
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Everyone stop what you're doing. We're gonna do mini challenges. For the first one, we have a watermelon eating competition.
Wait, no, this looks so much thicker.
Michelle, you like them thicker. He's the one that cut it, so yell at him later. You can't just shove it all in your mouth. You have to swallow. Whoever swallows first wins. My goodness, Ryan has a giant one. Go!
Jack's got a juicy one. Looks like Michelle's almost done. You gotta raise your hand and show me your mouth.
Jake, do you like watermelons?
Oh my goodness, Ryan's not even close.
This is ridiculous.
This is gonna be close. Go, 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 go. All right, Jack's our winner. Michelle's second.
Jake's third.
I'll take the loss on that one.
When I was little, my parents had a first come, first serve for dinner. So if I don't eat fast, I don't get to eat anything. And I'm a huge fan of Matt Stoney.
Ryan, I'm sorry you lost, so here's what's gonna happen. You have to help first place for 15 minutes, second place for 10 minutes, third place for 5 minutes.
My God. Awesome.
I don't think I need your help.
Oh, I'm gonna help you.
I think for 5 minutes, I'm just gonna have you stare at the wall.
Awesome. So I started cutting into my watermelon. I have the nostrils and the eyes and the mouth. I probably thought about giving up about twice now. I feel very confident. No, I'm not very confident. I should sound more confident.
He's doing such a great job. Boop.
Well, my 5 minutes of staring at this wall are up now, thanks to Jake.
Hi Ryan, it's my turn.
I'm not
What do you need me to do?
Sure.
Having Ryan clean my station because it's like the messiest one here.
Mackenzie, if you're gonna want something more than a souvenir from Hawaii, you're gonna have to do something related with traveling. So I saw this hack on TikTok. I'm not sure if they're messing with me or not, but we're gonna try it. Let's see if it works. If you plug this into the watermelon, it'll charge your phone.
I don't know if that's how electricity works.
The cord's completely broken. Now it doesn't do anything.
Some things you see on the internet are dumb, unless you subscribe. Then you're pretty smart. Ryan, so I see you are currently helping Shaq out.
Well, I was trying to decide if I was gonna do a really bad job because Mackenzie told me I was too nice.
Well, on the Crafts channel in the past, we have had people try to game the system and do a bad job. For those people, we double their work time.
Whoa, that actually looks pretty good, Michelle.
Honestly, I am quite proud of Michelle right now. Usually she goes through different phases where she gives up and then she keeps going, gives up, keeps going, and she usually ends up giving up. But I think today's gonna be different for her.
Excuse me, sir. In my seat.
Time-wise, not doing so great, but I just made these stairs. Real estate.
I got the turtle. I think now it's time to move on to the shell.
They've been working for a while now, and I think they're getting comfortable, so we're gonna switch things up a little bit.
Everyone, look up at the clock real quick. You have less than 2 hours. We do have our second mini challenge, so come with me outside.
I'm telling myself not to give up, but I really felt like I should have.
For this next challenge, we'll be doing watermelon bowling. So each of you guys have 1 watermelon, you have a lane, and you have 10 pins. So whoever knocks down the most pins gets to scoop a piece out of another person's watermelon art.
Oh my God!
All right, Mackenzie, you're gonna be first. Do you have a strategy here?
I'm gonna granny roll it.
Oh! Good job.
I think everyone's gonna be able to get a strike. It wasn't that hard.
No scoop for you. Go, Michelle. Whoa! You hit Vince in the nuts.
Hey, I didn't mean to.
Nice.
Ryan, you're the last hope.
Nice spare.
You had 1 left. Mackenzie, you're gonna be able to scoop someone's art.
Inside we go.
I'm kind of nervous that she's gonna scoop my art. Wouldn't be surprised, but I really hope she doesn't.
Shaq's is cute and cartoonish right now. Jake's is looking pretty sweet. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I would say Shaq's looks the best. You don't need to listen to me. I'm not telling you to scoop him. I just host the videos.
I'm so sorry, Shaq. I don't want to.
That's okay. 4.
Just do it on the side or something.
I can't. I'm sorry, Shaq.
She put her own fist up. But it's okay, I'm still gonna persevere. Stuff that watermelon up with more melon.
I feel really, really bad about what I did to Shaq's piece, but at the end of the day, I'm a terrible person.
She making a helmet this.
I need to give up now.
Don't give up.
Michelle, don't give up.
Oh, the helmet's too small.
I want to cry. Actually, no, I am crying.
How's everyone feeling?
Sweaty.
I will give you guys the next minute to pick out whatever watermelon you want.
Melon on melon action.
At this point in the competition, I feel like everyone's doing pretty well, but I kind of want to give them some advice and mentorship. I think the main goal in all these challenges that we do is to bring out the full potential in each one of these talented artists. Let's go talk to each of them.
I want to give each one of you guys the best chance of winning, and I can spend a little bit of time talking to each one of you guys about strategies. You guys each can get like 2 minutes with me. You may stand behind there. Welcome to my office.
I feel like if you want to win it, you should incorporate like little details on it.
Okay.
A couple planes, helicopters, stuff like that. You're gonna need a couple more impressive elements.
I'm trying to work a little bit faster, but honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna finish, so we'll see.
All right, Michelle, how are you feeling right now?
I feel terrible.
Terrible? How come?
I gave up.
Michelle, the one piece of advice I had for you the whole challenge is to not give up.
I know, but everyone kept saying my piece looked so bad.
Maybe they think it looks bad and then it blossoms into something that's really good.
Do you really think it was good?
Ryan and Mackenzie's are looking pretty good.
Yes, they are.
So you're gonna have to watch out for them.
Yes, yes, yes.
One of the things I like the most is detail.
So
if you can get a lot of
bag.
detail,
okay,
it'll
cool,
look nice.
cool, wonderful.
But what I would do if I were you is I think I would add some more texture, and I think that's one thing that might be missing from your piece.
But I'm having fun listening to Jake. Been about 20 minutes straight whining so far.
Say hi to Petunia Part 2. Zach may not like it, but I like it.
You have around 26 minutes and 30 seconds left. So I have one final mini challenge for you guys. For this final mini challenge, you each have half a watermelon. Whoever cleans their watermelon first gets an advantage. Go! No! Raise your hand when you're done.
I think I'm done.
Ryan, I think you got it. So here's your advantage. You see how there's 23 minutes left on the clock? But for the rest of them, they only have 18 minutes left.
I need all the time I can get, so this is definitely annoying.
So I'm watching everyone struggle right now. They have about a minute left.
I did exactly what Zach told me, and I put Hawaii on the backside of the team with a plane. Therefore, it should win.
Jake is literally rushing. I know I'm gonna lose, so I'm just gonna prepare for the sour candy now.
3, 2, 1. Everyone stop what you're doing. Ryan, you have 5 minutes left. Ryan, why don't you tell me a little bit about your piece?
I did a tropical beach, some palm trees, clouds, some trees. Ready to go on a vacation. Put in a little safari jeep in there.
Very impressed with this. I think you did a pretty good job. I love how you have like this as your main display piece, and then you have like a little like cute something on the side too. Very nice, Ryan. Everyone? All right, Jake, tell me about your piece.
This is a house. I really tried to get the depth of the pieces of the house in the front and on the sides.
The staircase is a very cool touch. I think the door is very nice. For 5 hours, I really wish you had some more detail on there. I wish there were some more like textures.
It wasn't turning out so good.
Either way, Jake, I think you did a good job. Hi, Michelle.
So this is Petunia the second. It's another turtle. I made her in an hour. They're little turtle babies.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I think you have a very cute functional piece. Perfect for parties with friends and family. However, I can tell it was made during your final hour. All right, Shaq, tell me about your piece.
Now we got a convertible. I also have a bunch of different features on here. Working windshields to the window, antenna, and also if you come in a little bit closer, watermelon engine that's up in there, you feel me?
I do really like all the details. So many cool things on here. Good job. Mackenzie, talk to me about your tiki torch.
I just want to say at first,
Are these excuses?
no, I had made a little lei. I gave him a tongue. I tried to add some details like you asked for, and I think it turned out pretty good.
I think it's pretty cool. I think it was a good choice making these extra textures. Very nice, Mackenzie. I'm very proud of all of you guys, but at the end of the day, only one of you guys can win. I'm gonna try my best to be unbiased and choose my favorite ones. And unfortunately, if you lose, you have to eat the most sour watermelon candy I could find on the internet. The person coming in 5th, I'm sorry, Michelle. All right, Michelle. All right, in 4th place, we have Jake. Put it in, Jake. Now it's down to Ryan, Shaq, and Mackenzie. This is tough to do, but Shaq, please give this to Mackenzie. Yeah! Your piece was very impressive, but I thought there were 2 better ones. Finally, we have Ryan and Shaq. This is a very tough decision. I wish I could give you guys a tie, but unfortunately, there can only be one winner. The winner of this challenge, drum roll. I think I'm gonna have to go with Shaq.
Oh, hey! Oh, no, baby. Hey, give me the sour candy.
Ryan, you're gonna have to eat this.
Now it's time to move on to our last and craziest challenge, a free-for-all fruit art competition. Today, we're making art using fruit, and whoever has the best fruit art wins $10,000. We literally cleared out a whole section at the grocery store just for this video, and at the end, we'll have judges decide which fruit art is the best. The winner wins $10,000, and the losers will get a brutal and disgusting punishment. This could be bad.
Your 5 hours starts right now.
Oh, I'm so excited for this video. I love fruit. And there's so much fruit.
We've never had this many fruits in one video. I'm kind of a little bit overwhelmed.
Hey, everyone, hold up, Michelle, hold up. No, Michelle, you can't grab all the big watermelons. We only have 3.
Aww.
Since watermelon is going to be extremely important for the contestants' art pieces, I decided to come up with a way to determine who will get to use them.
We're actually gonna start with something interesting. I'm gonna choose 3 of your names from this bowl. If I choose your name, you get one of the 3 big watermelons.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you also get a punishment.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it anymore.
The person who gets first choice for the big watermelon is...
Me.
David 1.
Oh!
I mean, that one looks the biggest.
That one looks the biggest, so I think it makes the most
like
sense.
The roundest.
I think I want height, so I think I'm gonna pick this one.
All right, David, that's your big watermelon.
Love her, thank you.
All right, the next person that's getting a big watermelon is...
Do not want that.
Wait, Mackenzie, you don't want it?
No.
Mackenzie, come on over here.
I can't see that. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that is a big round melon. Now Mackenzie and David 1 have big melons. And the person that gets the final melon is Jake.
Oh. I don't know if I want it.
Here, catch.
Okay.
I love big melons, and I'm very happy I got one of my own.
I'm just glad that the melons have not gone into Michelle's hands, but I don't know what the punishment is, so I'm a little scared.
For those of you guys that have the big melons, I also have handcuffs.
If anyone wants to give me a watermelon, I'll do the handcuffs too.
David.
Don't do it too tight.
Mackenzie, you're getting handcuffs for the first hour. Jake, this is your final chance to see if you want to negotiate.
Do I want this?
Once these go on, they're not coming off.
I already gave Jake an offer. I said I would take the handcuffs and the watermelon if he really doesn't want it.
I'll just keep it, I guess, just in case I don't regret it.
People are scared of me. I hate this. I need to think of a new idea.
Everyone, get to work.
I think I might do an owl now. I can use the little watermelon and using this as the head and then pineapple as the body.
I don't really know how I'm going to utilize all of these fruits, but I know I want to put a lot of fruit in my piece. I definitely have some brainstorming to do.
Carving a big watermelon in handcuffs is very hard, and I don't even know what I want to make yet, so I'm stressed out.
Wait, Mackenzie, what's your plan? What are you thinking of making?
This.
A Native American?
I don't know, that looks really cool though. I'm planning to make a cute little sculpture butterfly with very pretty patterned wings.
And instead of brainstorming like the other artists, it looked like David 2 already started to cause havoc on set.
It's David 2, trying to cause mayhem already.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Charles is gonna kill us.
Francine, I don't care if you're new.
Mackenzie launched that like a bullet.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, chill.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, chill. Not a banana. Don't throw a banana. Don't throw a banana.
I'm in the crossfire here and I'm using an iPhone.
Yes.
I will throw this watermelon.
Yeah, I know, because you're a criminal. That's why you're cuffed.
And in this video, to give each artist an opportunity to win something, I allowed each of them to make a bet.
To start off this video, I'm gonna let you guys each bet on one person. If they win, I'll give you $500.
Oh boy, okay.
Which means, David, you can bet this video. You're 0 of 14, but you can bet.
When he bets on you, you are cursed and they never win.
I'm gonna bet on David Unfed.
All right. David, I did say this doesn't count towards his 0 of 14 because his official curse only happens when he's not competing.
Oh, okay, work. Thanks for the confidence. Love you.
But it might be a partial curse.
Okay, I'm gonna put my bet on David.
Oh, really?
Jake, who are you gonna bet on?
Mackenzie, because I don't want David to win, and I will do everything in my power to make him not win.
Oh, okay. Who are you gonna bet on?
I think Jake for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle, if Jake wins, you get $500.
I'm gonna vote for Ken's.
I'm really trying.
Mackenzie's known as the crafts queen, so I'm also gonna place my bet on her today.
Hell yeah, Francie.
All right, well, let's see who wins. Michelle, what's your plan?
Still debating whether to make an owl or a dragon. And if I do decide to do an owl, I will probably use different types of fruits, like the dragon fruit peel and like the little horned melon as like feathers.
All right, David, what's the plan over here?
So Zachary, I'm thinking about using my watermelon as the base of a magical parrot, and I'm gonna use the white dragon fruit for details on his face, and then use the apples and pomegranates and pineapples and dragon fruit for feathers.
David, if you win today, you probably just sealed in Artist of the Year.
I'm gonna work really, really hard to try to win today.
So this is my cute little terrain. I'm making a cute little snowy green butterfly, and I'm already starting on the body right now. And then these are my wings that I'm gonna place together with toothpicks and some wiring to have it like.
So you're trying to make a giant butterfly?
Yeah.
After checking in with the artists, David 1 noticed that David 2 was hoarding all of the carving supplies.
Okay, David?
What?
Why are all the tools over here? You're hogging all the tools. I've been looking for carving tools for 10 minutes.
What is wrong with you? What are you
You're an
talking
animal.
about? Why are
You're
you
an
doing
animal.
this? I didn't do anything.
Why are you doing this to us?
I didn't do it.
Get these, Jake.
Get him.
I'm a winner.
You're a cheater.
No rules saying I can't there, Jake.
Is that a puffer fish?
Yeah.
Okay. Destroy Ken's.
And now, finally, it's time for our first mini challenge for fruit art.
Hey everyone, stop what you're doing. For this challenge, we're gonna be doing a watermelon eating challenge.
Oh. I'm literally so bad at this.
All right, everyone decide on the first person to send up.
I'll go first. This whole thing?
Right up there, yep.
Oh my gosh, it's such a weird shape.
So each of you guys are gonna eat a chunk of watermelon, and we're gonna see how long it takes for you to eat it. Whoever gets first will get an advantage, and the bottom 3 will all get punished. All right, are you ready, Jake?
Getting punished.
Ready? Go! Oh my goodness!
I can't do that.
Jake is going for it. How does it taste, Jake?
You know, if you eat the black seeds, it'll grow a tree in your belly.
I heard that.
And time. You got 158.
Okay.
All right. Pretty good, Jake. Pretty good. Are you ready, Michelle? Set, go. Oh, that was a big first bite. Michelle, you're 55 seconds in. You're actually doing really well. Oh, you're almost done. And
She's like
time.
spasming out.
Michelle, you got 1 minute, 13 seconds.
I was hungry. I was so ready to eat. I hope I win.
All right, David, right now the time to beat is 1 minute, 13 seconds. Ready, set, go. Dang, he's devouring that.
Oh no.
All right, your time is 1 minute, 6 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna try to beat that.
All right, David, are you ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Oh my goodness, David's devouring. Wait, he's already almost halfway done. He is going so fast. And time. Your time was 1 minute. It was 1 minute.
Oh!
Sorry. How did you eat it that fast? 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, I thought everyone liked watermelon. Oh, that was a big bite. All right, Francine forfeited. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Set, go. All right, Mackenzie, come on. Okay.
That's a big bite.
That was huge. Dig deep. All right, you just went over 113. Oh, you did. That was a good effort, Mackenzie. That was a good effort.
Now, let's get David 1 his advantage.
So, David, you're gonna win 2 things.
Okay.
The first thing you win is you get 1 immunity pass from a losing punishment this video.
Oh, period. Okay.
Okay? So
love
people
that.
can still target you for punishments, but if you get last place and you're getting punished, you can use an immunity card to not get punished.
Okay.
And it gets passed on to the next person.
Okay.
For your second advantage, you get to choose 1 person and make them wear a fruit hat for the rest of the video.
Oh my god. In my head, everyone's already gonna punish me this whole video, so I might as well give it to someone else who actually might beat me.
That's a good point.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think Jake has a very unique idea for this, and it could be hard to beat. And Munchie has just been very scary as of late.
Oh no.
All right, David, I need a name.
Jake, you're gonna be so upset with me.
Whatever, I don't care.
Will you not target me if I get to David White?
What? No, I'm gonna target you because you're about to choose
Okay, well
me.
then there you go. You're wearing a fruit hat then.
All right, Jake, I'm gonna have someone make a watermelon hat for you right now.
That's
So,
fine.
I'll be right back.
Well, I just knew it was coming the entire time. He was trying to make excuses about who he's gonna target, but he knew he was gonna target me the entire time.
I carved
Oh my
out
God,
a
it's so
watermelon
cute.
hat.
That's so
You may give it to
Jakey-poo.
Jake.
Can I put it on you or do you want to put it on?
Just put it on.
That's literally adorable. It matches your shirt.
It's safe to say Jake was not happy at all about the watermelon hat.
Okay. Aww.
I have a really good idea. So the pears have these unique shape, which kind of reminded me of a hermit crab's eyes. So I'm going to pivot and make a hermit crab. And then I was also like, the bananas would make really good legs, I think, for the hermit crab.
I'd rather not be wearing a watermelon hat. It feels like it's gonna fall off every second.
After an hour of working, the punished artist could finally take off their handcuffs.
David won. Jake, Mackenzie, I have good news. You guys can take off your handcuffs. It's been an hour.
But it was also time to hand out the punishments to the losing artist of the watermelon eating challenge.
I honestly would rather keep the handcuffs on and not have to witness whatever is next.
All right, Mackenzie, Jake, Francine, since you guys lost the challenge, for the next hour, you guys will be using plastic utensils.
Hour?
For the
For
next
an hour?
That's so long, and I had to redo everything. I have not. Oh, Zachary.
I don't like this watermelon hat. I don't like that I have to use plastic utensils for the rest of the hour.
So for an hour, I cannot use any of the metal tools. I only have to use plastic. I'm a strong girl. I will persevere.
Honestly, using the plastic knife is not that bad because the watermelon's really soft.
I think dragon might be easier than owl with how you had it. If you can find a way to layer all the scales, it could look really cool.
Now for our next mini challenge. The artists will pair up to compete in teams of 2.
All right, everyone, for this next challenge, I'm gonna put you in teams of 2. Do you guys all wanna come up here real quick? The first person is Mackenzie. Your teammate will be David 1.
That's so good.
Next, we have Francine.
Okay.
I got a feeling about
Our partner is gonna be David 2.
I knew it! I knew it was gonna be
That
awesome.
means Jake and Michelle, you guys are partners.
Okay.
Jake, you might want to take off your hat for this challenge.
What the?
Can you guys all decide on one fruit? We're gonna be doing a tossing challenge.
Smaller, more dense fruit. We're gonna go with the yellow apple.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be good.
Avocado?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And it has texture for
You're
the
trying to
grip.
go with an
Yeah,
avocado?
texture for the grip.
Yeah, texture for the grip.
Let me see it.
The grip.
This one you can like cradle. See? And then like practice going like this, Michelle. Like,
All right, everyone come outside.
yeah, like that.
Okay, guys, so for this challenge, we're gonna do a toss challenge. Every time you toss, you guys are gonna take a step back. Last team standing will win a huge advantage. Michelle and Jake have an orange. Mackenzie and David have an avocado. David 2 and Francine have an apple. All right, are you guys ready? Yes. Toss. All right, step back, toss.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go one at a time.
Nice.
All right, step back, toss.
I literally cannot breathe. I'm like shaking.
That's okay.
All right, step back, toss. David, that was you.
That was so your fault.
David!
You could have ran up and grabbed it, Francine.
Look at her leg!
David, no pressure.
Jake, toss.
Nice.
Nice.
See, that's good.
All right, step back. All right, Mackenzie, go.
Oh my gosh!
All right, Michelle.
What was that, Michelle?
I'm so sorry!
It's okay.
Line up right here. Line up right here. Michelle, this is the farthest you've ever made it. All right, you guys got it whenever you guys are ready.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna underhand it.
Okay.
All right, step back.
At this point in the challenge, Michelle was getting really nervous. She never won a toss challenge before, and this is the farthest she's ever made it. Let's see if she can pull through.
I don't think I can throw it.
Michelle, you're gonna start.
Oh my gosh.
2,
Do it.
1, hi.
Oh!
Okay.
Nice, Michelle. That was good.
This is when I start getting shaky and nervous and then my throws get bad.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna have to move.
shaky, I'm so shaky.
Oh!
Yes, Michelle.
Michelle, that's your first ever toss win. Oh my goodness!
I was worried about not giving it enough power. I knew it was gonna be those two though.
Yeah, they're doing really good. It's okay.
I think this is the perfect chance for me to win the toss challenge. Jake on my team, David and Mackenzie on the team, and David 2 and Francine on the team.
You know, it takes two to tango, Francine. You know, you can't blame this all on me. You know, I would say it's probably 60-40, 40% me, 60%
I think it's
you.
like 75-25.
Yeah, 75% your fault for.
And now, as a team, Jake and Michelle will receive an advantage.
You guys win 2 things as a team. So you're gonna be able to assign different things to each team. So the first team, you guys will be able to grab their help for 30 minutes each.
Oh, I think I know which team to get.
And for the other team, you can eliminate 2 fruits.
Oh.
If the fruit's part of their piece, then it's good to go, but they cannot add those 2 fruits to their piece for the rest of the challenge. So I'll leave you guys over here to strategize a little bit.
After receiving their advantage, Michelle and Jake started to deliberate on who to punish.
Okay, we have our decision.
We're getting obliterated. So we're gonna get Ken's and David's help for 30 minutes each. And then David 2 and Francine, we have to eliminate 2 fruits each.
So if those 2 fruits get eliminated, you can't add them onto your piece for the rest of the challenge.
Okay.
Okay, you guys should be very merciful for mine.
Wait, what about David too?
Oh, right.
Yeah, Francine. We're supposed to be a team, Francine.
I think we should do pineapple.
Pineapple, okay.
Pineapple.
All right, so no more pineapples for the rest of the challenge. If it's already part of your piece, you can use it, but if you're working on a pineapple, you can't add it on anymore.
Pineapple is just a very unique fruit, so I feel like you could do very unique things with it. And for the next fruit, we will eliminate dragon fruit.
Oh, no. That was a good fruit.
It was a good fruit.
Right away, Jake put Mackenzie to work while David 1 helped Michelle.
I was gonna test how the scales of the pineapple would look on my piece, so I'm just having her do that. If it ends up being a total bust, then it's all right, but I don't have anything else for her to do, so might as well try.
What do you think would be cool for the eye? I originally had the lime.
Like have this be like the inner part of the eye, do a bright color around it, and then do the white highlight with the dragon fruit.
Or, honestly, cut into this, make scale shapes out of this, that'd be better.
Jake has me using the jackfruit to try and make scales for his dragon serpent thingy, so that's what I'm gonna be working on.
So I'm thinking scales up here, scales down here, and I'll add like a little wing.
Carve a brow and do a bigger eye.
With so much fruit on the table, the artist decided to have a quick snack break to eat their favorite fruits. Comment what your favorite fruit is. Mine are bananas, strawberries, and blueberries.
Nothing beats a really, really tight grape.
I think grape really chalky.
My favorite fruit is lime, so I'm gonna eat it right now.
The best fruit that I see on this table is, in fact, a pineapple, and since David 2 could not use the one that he cut up, he was nice enough to give me a slice.
After their little snack break, it was time for our 3rd mini challenge.
Guys, so the winner of this mini challenge will actually get something really big. They will get everyone's help for 15 minutes. So everyone will have to stop everything they're doing and help that person for the next 15 minutes. This challenge is really simple. I took a test called What Fruit Are You? If you can guess the correct fruit, you get the advantage. David 2, what fruit do you think it is?
I feel like you're a plum.
Mackenzie, how about you?
Mango.
Jake.
Watermelon.
Michelle, what fruit do you think it is?
I think something nice and long. A banana.
I said, oh, what the? Oh.
Munchie.
David 1.
Nice and short apple.
So you're going the opposite of Michelle. Francine, what fruit?
I think you're a blueberry.
Oh, okay.
Tiny.
Well, the person who got it right is nobody. We're gonna go around again. All right, Francine, what's your second choice? Keep in mind, it's none of what you guys mentioned.
Okay, I think you're a pear.
All right,
Oh.
David?
Oh, I could see that.
I think you're a pear.
All right, Michelle?
I was thinking kiwi.
That's a good one.
I was gonna guess that last time. Blackberry.
Mackenzie, what's your second guess?
I'm gonna also say kiwi.
David 2, how about you?
I'm gonna say a cherry.
The correct fruit was said.
Oh,
Really?
It says, what fruit are you? They say you are a unique person. You don't feel like you fit in most places, but you're still trying to find yourself and who you truly are. This has nothing to do with the fruit. Despite that, you're a lovely and welcoming person. So I am a kiwi.
That was my first guess that I did not say!
Since Michelle and Mackenzie both won, I gave them both a choice.
Do you guys want to each get 7.5 minutes from everyone, or do you guys want to do a sudden death tiebreaker?
You can just do 7.5 minutes from
let's
each.
do 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do
All right.
7.5 minutes from each.
Except for Mackenzie, you guys are helping Michelle for the next 7.5 minutes. So David,
wow,
stop what you're
okay.
doing.
Okay.
Jake, stop what you're doing. All right, everyone gather around Michelle and help her out.
I've been cutting it like the peel. That makes sense. And then I round it out so it looks looks like scales.
I am peeling the outer shell of the dragon fruit so I can get that magenta color, and then I'm gonna carve it so it can look like a scale.
I know, now I'm going on like 40 minutes of Michelle help, and so far it's looking really good.
I'm enjoying helping Michelle because I got a new idea.
I'm just cutting out Michelle's scale on the dragon fruits that I'm technically not allowed to use.
Working everyone to the bone. All right, everyone, you are dismissed. Please return with the fruits.
This?
Thank you. Oh.
But I already gave you a huge stack of them.
Once done helping Michelle, each artist now started to help Mackenzie.
Okay, for 7.5 minutes, pluck all the berries off of these guys. For 7.5 minutes, pluck all those berries. Put them in a bowl. Jake, you're not working.
I'm trying to find where the black grapes are.
No, you're not. Wait, smell this.
Ew. Wait, I don't smell anything.
Okay.
But maybe I'm used to it now.
Good job, guys.
Mackenzie, you had like 300 grapes plucked.
And you guys are also plucking them terribly. Jake, I see that.
Ken's release us.
Okay, Mackenzie, are they released though?
Not if they're not quality berries picked, which I can see.
David and David were both plucking
Ken, I was
them.
doing quality. David was just shaking them.
That's not how they started.
I threw it in and then I cleaned it up.
I don't know if it was yours
I'm not
or
cleaning
if
up
it was
after you.
David.
All right, Jake, pluck that off. Pluck that off. All right.
They have to pluck
you're
all
I
the
think Jake
berries.
should have to eat a whole jackfruit.
Yep, make
No, okay, you guys are good. You
Make
guys are
him
good.
eat a whole
If he
jackfruit.
wants his gains, he has to eat a whole entire jackfruit.
You guys have around 2.5 hours left in the challenge.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I'm not kidding.
Now that we're halfway through the challenge, I decided to check in with everyone to see how the fruit art pieces were coming along.
Oh, Mackenzie, is this gonna be like a crab or
Yeah, it's gonna be a little hammock.
Oh, wait, that's gonna look really cool. How confident are you feeling, Mackenzie?
I want to feel confident.
Mackenzie,
I
it's
really
2
want
points
it.
if you win today.
I know, I want it really bad, but I don't. I'm looking at David's parrot, and David's parrot looks a lot better than my hermit crab so far.
It looks like instead of fruit art, Jake's doing watermelon art.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the scales.
Oh, so that's the nose? Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks pretty cool so far. Michelle, the dragon looks really cute so far.
I got a lot of help.
Not bad. Michelle, I love the color so far. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, David.
Look at my little parrot.
David, this looks insane.
Thank you. Isn't it
David,
big?
You win today, you have 13 crafts wins.
I'm gonna add the eye next, and then I'm gonna cover the whole thing in
Wait,
feathers.
your piece is really big too.
I know.
That's really
And
impressive.
I think I can like have him sitting on like some leaves or fruits, and it'll look like
my goodness,
a whole fruit
David.
moment.
Not bad, David. All right, Francine, how's it going over here?
So good. I'm adding some cute little like half cutouts of like fruits to make it like.
Yours is a lot like those like fancy fruit platters.
It's so cute. I wanted to add a lot of variety into my fruit.
Okay, and I see you're not using any more dragon fruits or pineapples.
Unfortunately, no.
Not bad. Looks appetizing.
Now it's time for our next mini challenge, and the advantage for the winner is going to be insane.
All right, guys, for this next challenge, the winner will win something very big. I will let you take one bite out of someone's piece. Perfect.
Oh.
So, here are the rules of the challenge. It's very simple. I'm gonna pull up my phone, I'm gonna generate a random number, and that's how many pounds of fruit you need to get in that box. And we're gonna see who gets the most accurate. David, too, let's start off with you.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. So, the random numbers are gonna be anywhere from 10 pounds to 30 pounds. You need to get me 17 pounds worth of fruit.
All right.
All right, David, so here is...
All right, I think this is more than 17. I'm gonna cut it. Oh, it stinks. All right, I think I'm gonna go with this. I think this is pretty close. Let's just do it.
I'm 172.6. Now I'm 180.2.
So 18.
No. David, that was 7.6 pounds. He's off by 9.4. Guys, so also rule, now that David's used this jackfruit, you can't just use it as 7.4 pounds. You can't touch this jackfruit.
Do you think going first was the hardest because, you know, now you can visually see what some of these fruits weigh?
Kenzie, you're gonna be up next. Your random number is exactly 10 pounds.
10 pounds? I feel like this probably weighs like.
Oh, Mackenzie's doing the tricep presses.
I want to add a little bit more, I think.
Well, you can put this in and you can put some other fruits
Yeah.
in. All right, Mackenzie, you have like 30 more seconds to...
Okay.
All right, so you got a watermelon?
I think watermelon, and I think.
Think
okay.
that?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
All right, Mackenzie, moment of truth. The weight is 179.8. That means you got a total of 7.2. You were off by 2.8.
Okay.
Guys, I'm telling you, you're underestimating the weight. Jake, you're next. Your number is 12. Oh my goodness. Jake took a big jackfruit.
I feel like these are probably about like 5 pounds-ish.
Okay, it seems like Jake knows what he's doing because he goes to the gym. I might do his technique though. The bicep curl is what I think I'm gonna do.
That. More? I think that should be fine.
All of these?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm 172.6. Jake, are you ready to see how heavy it is?
Yeah. Oh no, I overshot it.
192.2. Michelle, how much is it?
19.6, so he was 7.6 off.
Jake, you're 7.6 pounds off.
No. I guess I put too much in. I should have just did 2 watermelons. What are you gonna do?
All right, Michelle. Michelle, the weight you're trying to hit is 25.
It's only 2 of each fruit?
You can only use 2 of each fruit max.
Each watermelon's around 5 to 6 pounds. Each papaya weighs around the same amount as this. I need about maybe 2 of these and 2 papayas.
Michelle, what are you doing? Are you trying to deadlift it? Michelle.
Why does it feel so freaking heavy? Why is it so heavy? Okay, this is
good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in.
I'm hoping.
All right, Michelle, the moment of truth. Michelle, it is 193.4.
20.8, so I am 4.2 off.
All right, Michelle, you are 4.2 pounds off.
I was thinking of adding some banana.
No. All right, David, your number is 13.
Oh my God, that's literally how many wins I'm gonna have.
Do you guys hear that?
We'll see about that, David. We need David to lose this challenge because if he wins this, he might win the whole video. And I promised I wouldn't attack him, but it seems like I might have to betray him. Oh no.
I hope David doesn't get 13, but 13 is such a good number.
I don't really know what to go for.
How much do you think that weighs? Is that how you lift at the gym?
5, 10, and like 2 bananas. That feels
final?
good. Yeah, sure. Oh wait.
You just added a
For the
raspberry.
vibe, yeah.
All right, David, let's see how much this weighs. It weighs 186.2.
172.6, 13.6, so you are
0.6 off. Oh my goodness. Nice, David.
Guys, it was the raspberry.
David was only 0.6 off, which is really scary for everyone else, except for me, because if David wins, I still get $500, so.
He just basically needs to be destroyed, and Francine has got this. She's gonna get the right weight. I believe in her.
I feel like David's piece is so good. I'm relying on Francine to do very well.
I know everyone's relying on me.
Yeah.
I hope luck is on my side today.
All right, your number is 18.
Okay, I'm low-key freaking out. I don't know what 5 pounds feel like. I don't know what 10 pounds feel like. Oh, okay, I see a watermelon.
With so much on the line, the losing artists started to band together to help Francine in attempt to beat David 1.
Francine, you have everyone trying to help you.
I know, thank you. I got this. Okay, I do feel the pressure, but I am so thankful that everyone is helping me. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one. 8. Jig.
Okay, this was like on the lighter side of the watermelon, so use this one.
Like 8?
I don't know, I don't want to say anything. I can't weigh all them out because I don't want to be responsible.
I think I'm gonna keep these. Okay, I think I'm gonna add this in too.
Don't overthink it, Francine. Trust your gut.
Ah, YOLO. Okay, I'm good.
Francine,
I'm good.
don't let us down.
All right.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
The number is.
Oh my gosh.
I'm 194.0. Oh, you're 3.4 off.
3.4 off. Oh my God.
Hey guys, that means David, you get to take a bite out of anyone's piece.
Oh my God.
And so, with such a big advantage, David walked around to make his decision.
Munchie, I could buy everything I made for you. I could do that.
Your bite could ruin half my piece.
It could. If I bit Jake's nose, it's completely ruined and out. He's done. That would be a complete annihilation, and he's done for.
I'm already expecting the worst.
Probably murder me in my sleep. Kenzie, I could just eat your fish.
Don't eat the fish, he's so cute.
David, your piece doesn't feel very threatening in the way that it should be. It's threatening to my health and safety, but not in the competition,
Well,
I
I just don't think you could eat this.
That's why I'm not gonna bite it, I don't think, because I don't want to be sick.
Right.
That looks really good. That looks really good.
David knows he's gonna bite my piece. David, if you're gonna bite my piece, can you just bite it already?
It takes so long for me to make a decision. I get so nervous. My gut was Jake. I'm gonna bite yours. I'm not gonna be able to put much in my mouth. It's not gonna be very bad. You ready?
Oh. In the jaw. That'll be fine.
Jake called it.
Jake did call it.
I could see the future. I might be able to recover from this, but I would have rather not had that happen.
I feel like David
need some protection now after what he just did. I am making triangles around the rim of the watermelon. Here's my cute little butterfly.
I skinned a couple pomegranates and I'm using the pomegranate skin as feathers for the red parts of the parrot.
After letting the artists work for a short while longer, they're now able to put their taste buds to the test.
It's time for our next challenge. For this challenge, we're doing a fruit taste test. Okay, you guys are gonna taste each fruit and guess what it is. Whoever gets the most correct will get to hand out a couple things.
Can I sniff it or no sniffing?
Everyone. Why are you looking at me like that?
I've literally never eaten whatever that is.
What the actual hell? I'm gonna guess that's the stupid kiwana melon thing.
Tastes like fish. Ah! Ah! This is not fish, right?
No!
Strawberry? Wait, it's just a peach.
I don't like the texture of that.
Okay, who even?
What the balls am I eating? I swear if it's actually fish, I am going to...
Zach said that one of the fruits that I thought I've never eaten before was a kiwi. That was not a good sign because I've definitely eaten a lot of kiwi.
The only one I know I'm for sure confident about is the lemon.
A lot of it I just was not sure at all.
I had no idea what I was eating, so as long as there's not a punishment for last place.
And now, it's time to share the results.
I'm gonna start out with the lowest score. You guys were all within 2 of each other. There were 10 fruits total. Okay, so with the lowest score, we have Mrs. Bell.
I knew I did bad at that.
And we have a 4-way tie for second. Mackenzie got 6 correct out of 9, so 4 of you only got 2 wrong. The first person that got 2 wrong with a score of 7, Francine, you're in second. Jake, you're also in second with 7 points. David, too, you're in second with 7 points. And Michelle, you got the most points with 8.
Yes, I did only miss mango.
Yeah, Michelle, you missed the mango, but you got everything else correct. Wait, a lot of you guys were struggling on kiwi for some reason. Francine thought it was a bluefin tuna.
Was it a kiwi?
Yeah, it was a kiwi. All right, Michelle, for winning, you'll be choosing the order of sudden death today.
Oh, I have never done it before.
In 10 minutes, we are gonna be bobbing for apples, and whoever wins it will get an apple.
To throw? I'm gonna try my best. I know if I don't, Jake's gonna throw an apple at my piece.
You're just definitely getting an apple thrown at it.
But I think I built it pretty strong, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go in and start adding some teeth. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish, but I wanna add banana horns and some of these. I don't know how to attach the pineapple things. It's like a bear thing.
Oh wait, that actually looks kind of cool.
I thought of this really cool idea. Grapevines? I kind of put them around my piece, hoping that they give the illusion of coral. I think it looked pretty good.
Okay, I think I pretty much finished my dragon head. This is what it looks like. I think she's super cute. Thinking of adding the rest of the body, hoping I can finish on time.
Experimenting here with my piece. Now I'm just slapping it with some of this green goop.
After letting the artists make a bit more progress on their pieces, it's time for our final mini challenge. And this time, they'll be bobbing for apples.
Everyone, it's time to go bobbing for apples.
All right, guys.
Ew, they're red delicious.
That's not fair. This one's the most full. This one needs to lose some water. This one needs water dumped out.
Stop.
Guys, so the rules are really simple. Whoever finishes bobbing all of their apples first wins. Ready, set, go. Oh my goodness, they're going fast. Let me know when you're done. Oh my goodness, Mackenzie's going all the way in. Okay. Oh my goodness, Mackenzie is going for it. All right, Mackenzie has 2 more. I'm done. No, you have one more, Jake. You have one more. No!
Oh, I got 2!
David finished first! Oh my gosh!
I knew for a fact that if I lost that, my piece was getting destroyed, and my parrot would have been completely probably destroyed the most because it was pretty delicate.
I don't know how to bob for apples. I don't like getting wet. Ugh. Said I was gonna take my lashes off, but I just couldn't do it.
All right, David, come with me. So, David, this is the chair of doom. Place one person's piece over here, and you can choose any apple to throw at it.
Okay, period.
David walked around to decide who to use his advantage on.
You're safe, really. Love you, you're queen. David, Munchie, I did tell you I would not hit yours. And good on my word, I'm not a deceiver. I'm
Oh
not
my gosh, thank goodness. Thank you, David.
May the best woman win.
Jake, do you have anything you want to say to David 1?
Not really.
I'm not gonna hit Jake's piece. He's having a bad day. Ken, you're also safe. David, too, on the other hand.
Why is it so wet? I gooped it up.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna do David, too.
All right, David 2, can you please move your piece to that chair? All right, David, I do need you to pick out one red apple. So, David, do you have some choices? I mean, David, this is a pretty nice apple. This is a pretty hefty apple.
I'll do this one.
All right. All right, David, come over here.
I did horrible this whole video. I didn't win a single challenge.
All right, everyone gather in.
All right, it's over for me.
Theodore?
Say goodbye to Theodore, David.
Goodbye, Theodore.
This is all your fault.
All right, David.
His poor guts.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Did you just miss? Did you
Theodore,
miss?
Theodore is alive. Theodore is alive.
Did you just miss from like 2 feet away?
Guys, I'm not an athlete.
Wait, he didn't even hit it.
Theodore is perfect.
David,
Now
you didn't
get
even
up.
hit it.
I know! I'm not done.
Wait,
Perfect.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
what was that?
I don't know. I never said I was a good thrower. I'm not meant for things like that. I don't win these challenges like that normally. I'm only good at apple bobbing, apparently. It felt really cool in the moment, though, until I missed.
All right, well, everyone, you guys have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right, good job, everyone.
Now that time has come to an end, let's take a look at the finished fruit art pieces.
Also, don't worry, we're not wasting any of this food. We're donating it to a farm next door so that the goats can eat it. And this is a video of the goats eating it. Look how cute they are. David, number 2, would you like to tell us about your piece?
This is Theodore. He has survived an onslaught, a murder of what David Unthank tried to do to him. But luckily he had Jupiter protecting him.
You make a lot of questionable pieces when you're on our channel, but this one's not bad. In my opinion, I think this might be your best piece.
You think so?
I like the red eye. I like how you used the pineapple leaves as frills. Good job, David, too. All right, Mackenzie.
So here's my piece. I did a little hermit crab, and I used bananas for the little feet, and I used these thingies as the claw, and I made little fish to go around, and there's also bubbles. And I used these, I used these grapevines as the little coral.
Okay, Mackenzie, I think you utilized each fruit really well. I love how you used the spiky fruit as the claws. I feel like you found the perfect fruit to find the shape of the eyes, like the pear. You used the spiky fruit for the fish. I feel like you found a lot of fruit. You didn't change the fruit that much, but it really matches the shape of the actual hermit crab. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Mackenzie, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
This is my
Slice?
Literally I just applaud them on there. This is my animatronic looking bear demon.
Whoa!
I'm actually quite impressed with your piece.
Yeah.
I feel like a couple hours ago I had no idea what you were doing, but it actually came together better than I thought.
It could definitely be a sleeper piece.
I actually really like this piece. I like all the detail. I like how fierce it looks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if it's gonna win, but I think it could be a sleeper piece.
Don't worry.
If people like fierce monsters, Jake, I think they're gonna vote for that.
I think that piece looks way better than that piece.
I think that piece is gonna be at least top 3. So I did a dragon. I used a lot of dragon fruit, some raspberries as scales. I used the pineapple as horns, and some limes and lemons as the scale for the tail.
What's really detailed, Michelle, I like all the scales you did. I like all the patterning you did with like the limes, the lemons, the raspberries. The eye looks very fierce. I also like the teeth. And I think the pineapple for horns really like pops.
Yeah, I like the yellow with it.
It's actually very nice, Michelle. It's very nice.
I think that piece is better than that piece.
All right, very nice, Michelle, very nice.
This is Scarlett. She's a Sagittarius, and she's a flirty, fun parrot living her best life in the jungle. And she's very powerful with Jupiter.
David, I'm so impressed. The feathers look insane. I think I'm really impressed about how you used the colors for your parrot, because it looks like a real parrot, and you used all the different colors of fruits. You utilized it very well. Honestly, Jake, if I were you, I probably would have taken away watermelon for David.
Yeah.
David, it does look really, really good. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
But I think this piece is better than that piece.
I think that...
You really just hate that piece.
Hate that piece. It's the worst piece here.
I'm saying it like looks nice, but I'm saying it's nothing new. It's recycled, and the technique has been used over and over with different mediums throughout the craft videos.
All right, with that being said, very nice, David won. All right, Francine. All right, Francine, would you like to tell us about your piece?
I made a
Wait, what fruit is that?
It's a new fruit that I invented today. I made a cute little edible arrangement with a dragonfly on top. It is on her cute little throne with some cute little flowers, and it's a cute big flower. She's just sitting on there.
Okay, it does look more appetizing than all the other pieces. I feel like you made a nice little bowl. I feel like this is the only one you can actually eat, except for whatever that is. That doesn't look edible.
I think this looks fantastic.
Thank you,
I
David.
think it looks great, and I really think it looks better than that one.
Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for judging. And remember, Michelle will get to choose the sudden death matchups.
Michelle, you're gonna choose the order of sudden death until we get to the finals. And once you're in the finals, first person to 3 votes will win. If you don't know what sudden death is, Michelle will choose 2 people to go head to head, and we'll keep eliminating people until we have 2 finalists. Michelle, you have to go at least once on your way to the finals.
Okay, I've been thinking about this for a long time now. But I don't want to get last, so I'm gonna pick Mackenzie and Francine first.
Okay, guys, don't forget, if you make it to the finals, that means you automatically get 1 point for Artist of the Year. If you win, you get 2 points. All right, the person that's moving on is...
Oh my gosh, already?
Francine!
Yeah!
I knew that was gonna
I'm sorry, Mackenzie, please lower your chair.
Yeah,
They
think it's
probably
mine.
did think it was
They think
Michelle's.
it's mine. So that's why I was afraid to go against
Francine, congratulations, you're moving on.
Next up, David won and Francine.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Give me a win.
No, it's me.
Really?
Yeah.
The person that's moving on, David.
Okay.
Congratulate Francine for getting 5th.
Okay. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
Dad, you're so evil.
All right, Francine, please lower your chair.
You're a queen, you did really good.
David, you are moving on. Michelle, who's next?
I really don't want to go against these 2. But David's really scares me, but I think I'm gonna go against David.
So you against David too?
Yeah. Because I want Jake to at least be top 3.
Our random subscriber has voted. The person that's moving on is... Michelle!
Yay!
Finally, do we have Jake and David?
Yes, Jake and David.
All right.
Come on, Jake, 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 come on, Jake.
You can do it.
Come on, Jake.
I'm feeling good, but I'm like nervous.
I have the vote. The person that is moving on to compete with Michelle in the finals is... David.
Woo!
Okay. I'm sorry, Jake. Please lower your chair.
I get a point.
Dang it.
Michelle, David, that means you guys get at least 1 point, and the winner will get 2 points.
Nice.
Okay, good
I
job,
really
Michelle.
want to, but
I really want to too, but I'm happy that I'm here. You did very good.
you did. I mean, obviously, you did well. I really want to win this one, but David's it's better.
I'm really scared.
But I'm happy to be at least top 2.
The first vote
Come on, please, David. Please.
of the night for the finals goes to Michelle.
Yeah!
Second vote goes to David. Next vote goes to
Daphne the dragon.
David.
If I win this one, I need to
David,
go
you
get a
need
drink.
one more vote to win.
I need to eat something and sleep.
Next vote goes to David. You're the winner. Good job, David. We told you guys at the beginning of the video that some of the losers will get a brutal punishment. So we have 2 losers right here. Hi, I'm a loser.
We're losers.
You guys are gonna be pelted with some fruit.